sure I won't. Actually, I think there's enough space. I'm looking over there. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Huh? Is there? You can check. Let me see.
You get a notification. See how the signal is. There's T Gang. What's up, T Gang? Excuse me. We're good, buddy. You see where we're at? Out here at the beach, we're getting ready to head out, go back home here pretty soon. Spent the weekend out here for my grandson's birthday, and yeah, we're making our way back home. We thought we'd stop here and hang out a little bit. Looks like there's actually quite a bit of room down there on the beach. Go ahead, baby. How you doing, T Gang? So I had to join instantly. So you're back on track now. Back at number one. Yeah, so this is called Shell Beach. It's kind of like right around the Pismo Beach area. You gotta go down these stairs. Yeah. If I fall on you, you would never know it because you would just be crushed instantly. But yeah, it's a cool little area. We've been here before. We actually did a video here once before. Go back through our videos. You can see the video that we did here. So I was thinking, you know what? Let's do a live stream here. Oh, this guy's fishing over here. Oh, see, the tide is up too, because normally you can walk way out there on those rocks. It says I was busy with my mom's medical bills. You were paying them off, or what were you doing, T Gang? Hopefully you're paying them off. Hopefully your mom's doing good. Says I'm doing all right. Oh, that's good. Gotta watch where I'm walking over here because these rocks are dangerous. Said I was paying them. Well, that's good. It sucks to have to pay medical bills, but it's better than not being able to pay for them. I'll tell you that. But hopefully you can take a break from that. Check out this area. I don't know how far you want to go. Big thunder in the building. What's going on? Got 22 million in the building. If you're new to the live stream, you just coming in, do me a favor, just double tap that screen. Yeah, we can go right here. So it's all right. Just double tap that screen. Give us a like if you don't mind. Feel the vibe. Out here at Shell Beach, Pismo Beach, California. With the lovely Miss Generous. Per usual. You got it? Show everyone how you set that up. Yeah, but look at this, guys. Oh wait, let me let you see how she's gonna set this up. She got this little blanket right here. Thunder says, "Hey, Sisco." T-Gang says, "Thunder." Says, "What's good?" Thunder says, "So yesterday a troll called me gay, so I said, why don't you go ask Miss Thunder if I'm gay?" Oh, Thunder, you're too much, buddy. You are too much. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let's get those rocks out the way. Big John in the building. What's going on, Big John? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're out here at Shell Beach. Shell Beach near Pismo Beach. It is gorgeous out here. It's a beautiful day. You can see we're down here below these cliffs. We just came down those stairs over there. And I actually thought it was going to be much more crowded here. But you can see it's actually really nice. Oh, look, there is more stairs down there. I'm going to go ahead and put my slippers down up here. What we didn't bring is any towels. Damn. T-Gang said, Thunder, who is Miss Thunder? Yeah, we need to meet Miss Thunder. Thunder. Big John, how you doing? He says chilling. Nice. Yeah, that's the same. Just here chilling. We spent the weekend out here at my grandson's birthday party. That was cool. Went really good. He's 1 year old now. Running around. Did the little Chuck E. Cheese thing. How's that water? Cold? Yeah, it's cold. Did the Chuck E. Cheese thing. Hung out with the family at a family barbecue. It was nice. Man, these waves are really kind of big for this area. Woo, that water's cold. Wakeboard? Yeah, you're not trying to do a wakeboard out here. You better be real good on a wakeboard to do it out here. Waves break really close to the beach. Let's see. Thunder said, hey, T-Gang. T-Gang says, I don't get notifications for your lives. You didn't get one? Ooh, shit. Look at this girl. That's why I put my sandals way up there, because I was like, this water's going to come up high. Watch. She just got drenched. Oh, man. Damn. Look at it. They got me. You got cotton pants on, though. I got my little cools on. She's worried about looking like if she peed her pants. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's been weird, guys. There's a lot of people that I'm not getting notifications for their stuff either. And, people that I have it set for all notifications. I'm not getting their stuff either. I don't know what it is, but YouTube's doing some changes, I think, and it's screwing up everybody's program. My brother BIY in the building. He says, hey, Sisco, Miss Generous, Thunder, Big John, and T-Gang. What's going on, BIY? We're out here at Shell Beach near Pismo Beach. So I can zoom in over here, kind of see this area over here. I think that's Avila Beach out that way. Oh, look, he's got a wakeboard right there, look. Yeah, see, if you're good on them, yeah, you could probably do it right here. But if you're trying to learn, I don't know. But yeah, we're just chilling out here. We got done with my grandson's birthday, and we're heading back home today. But we wanted to stop by the beach and hang out a little bit. But yeah, there's some nice places to stay over here. Some nice houses on these cliffs right above the beach. It's gorgeous. T-Gang said hi to BIY. Sis Glenda, good morning. Good morning, sis. How are you? We're here at the beach. Look, it's gonna come up. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, we're out here at the beach just hanging out. Thunder says, I used to do paddle boarding for Special Olympics. One time I practiced when the waves were windy and it was tough. Yeah, man. I'm a decent swimmer, but I know my limits too. I don't really try to get out in, fast moving water or, huge waves and all that stuff. T-Gang says, Thunder, I don't get notification for your lives. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. BIY says, hello, Glenda. Big John with the custom emojis. We got 21 million in the building. Welcome everybody to the live stream. We're just hanging out here at the beach. We just came down. We walked down these stairs over here. Got these stairs right here. You walk down from the top of these cliffs right here. And actually, you just park. It's like a 2-minute walk from where you park to these stairs right here. And then you just walk down the stairs and here you are. Nice little area. And like I said, I thought there was going to be more people here, but you can see, like, look, it's relatively empty here, considering, and it's a beautiful day. Got a little bit of clouds in the sky, not much. The weather's nice. It's sunny, but it's not hot. What more could you ask for? Stargazer says, beautiful beach. Yeah, it's gorgeous right here. Really gorgeous. And then you can see there's pelicans out there. I don't know if I can zoom in. There's pelicans out there like diving down for fish and stuff. And you'll see like sea lions out here, seals. BLY says, Stargazer, hello. Big John says, like and subscribe, everyone. It is free. It absolutely is free. Yeah, definitely drop a like. We got 33 million in the building. If you like what you're seeing, please drop a like on us. Just double tap that screen. If you don't like it, and if you don't like the vibe, just double tap it and take your like back. But better yet, if you do like our vibe, please subscribe. Yeah, see, so everybody's got to come down these stairs right here. That's the only thing, like if you're right here, you're going to get all the people coming down the stairs and they're going to be passing by you to get to wherever it is that they're going. So that's why you'll see like more people going down that way. But yeah, we're good right here. It's not too bad. The water's not bad. It's cold, but you get used to it quick. T-Gang says, how are you, BIY? Miss Jenner says, so grateful for beach days. Stargazer says, hi, I believe. Miss Jenner says, hi, everyone. Thanks for joining the live. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining the live. Just hang out with us for a little while. If you're somewhere where you're cold or it's dark or the clouds are making it a gloomy day or you're just feeling kind of down, hang out with us for a little while. Enjoy our little beach time right here. And don't forget to drop that like and subscribe. Bob Knob says, where is this? Oh, she's got a piece of seaweed right there. This is called Shell Beach. We're kind of in the Pismo Beach, California area. If you're familiar with California at all, Pismo Beach is up on the central coast of California, and it's a pretty popular spot. If you ever watched Bugs Bunny cartoon, he's always talking about Pismo Beach. T-Gang says, hello, Stargazer. Big John dropping the custom emojis again. Edgar Bayermob says, oh, Keens. I don't know what that means, Edgar. Stargazer says, nature's amazing. It absolutely is. It's gorgeous. And on days like this especially, you know, like when there's, the sky is beautiful, you know, and when the sun sets, it sets right down out there. So you can see like a great sunset from here. We will not be here for the sunset, unfortunately. But it's a beautiful sunset from right here. T-Gang says, yeah. Thunder says, if you ever came to Pensacola and come to a Wahoo's game, I will get your grandson a foul ball. Nice. You know what, T-Gang? We might actually make it. We might actually make it to Pensacola one day. If I ever get out that way, I will definitely let you know. Sabrina's in the building. She says, what up? She doesn't like it when I have the 5-year-old excited voice, so I'm going to use the old black man voice for Sabrina. What up? What's going on, Sabrina? Stargazer says, hi, T-Gang. T-Gang says, Sabrina, what's up? Miss Jenner saying hi to Sabrina. What does that say? Oh. Here, check this out, guys. Hey. What is this?
International.
International. Does that say international? International. Nice. There you go. There's the screensaver. There's the screensaver for the video. Miss Jenner says, Sabrina. See, she'll get the 5-year-old. Oh wow. She found this leaf, or not leaf, feather. Nice. Yeah, just get some ink. You can do some writing. How are you, Sabrina? Says T-Gang. Sabrina says, hey, T-Gang, not a lot, just chilling, but I'm great, thanks. Hope you have a great day. She says, hey, Jenny. Oh, wait. Hey, Jenny. I forgot she was the old black man voice. Stargazer says, is the water cold or warm? I'd say it's more cold than warm. It's definitely not warm. Here, it just came up right now. Like, I wouldn't want to just go walk right out into the water because it would be, yeah, I'd get cold. There's certain areas on a man's anatomy that tend to, shall we say, shrivel when they get cold. There would be some shrivelage going on. Some shrivelage would be happening. But it's not so cold where it's like uncomfortable. Put it that way. Like this water coming up right here feels fine. T Gang says Cisco said it is cold. Yeah, it's cold when you first get in, but once you kind of like felt it, it's not that bad. Bob Knob says, oh, okay, thanks for the info. Absolutely, Bob. Appreciate you. Where you from, Bob? Johnny Jetter says, hi, what's up, Johnny Jetter? We're just hanging out here, guys. 25 million in the building, 14 likes. If you don't mind, please double tap your screen, give us a like. And if you like the vibe, please subscribe. We're just, a small channel. We're trying to blow up. We got, some decent videos and things on our channel you can check out. We got some nice trips planned coming up here pretty soon. We're going to be going to Vegas a couple times next month. We're going to be, let's see, we're going to go out there we're going to go to the Sphere and watch the Wizard of Oz movie inside the Sphere. I don't think we can do any live stream or video of that. But we will definitely be getting into some things in Vegas because that's what we do when we're out there. And then, yeah, the following weekend, we're going to be going to, oh, is it the same weekend? Oh, I'm sorry. It's the same weekend. We're going to Chris Brown and Usher concert, which we will be making a video of that. And then we're going out there for another reason. Oh, birthday parties. So because I thought that was the same weekend. So Miss Generous's birthday is in September. So we're going out there for her birthday. And then she has two cousins. One of them has a birthday the day before hers. Her niece has the birthday the day after, I believe. So they kind of, no, you explain it.
Fourth is my niece, fifth is my cousin, and sixth. No,
Yeah, look, you don't even know.
it's my niece, then me, then my cousin.
Okay, so her niece, her cousin. So in any case, there's a bunch of birthdays, and that's where we go. We all go to Vegas and celebrate there because Jen has a lot of family there. Sabrina says, beautiful scenery. It is, sis. It is really pretty here. We've come here probably 3 or 4 times before. This is probably the nicest day that we've come out here, though. All the other days which I enjoy overcast, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy overcast days, but as far as like sunny and bright, this is the best day that we've had out here. A. Gonzalez says, where are you? Yeah, this is called Shell Beach. It's Shell Beach in near Pismo Beach, California. We're just hanging out. We just got done. We had a weekend with my grandson. Went to his 1-year birthday party. We did a barbecue and stuff. Oh yeah, that got you good. Oh, you did pee yourself. Oh my God, guys, look, she peed herself. No, she didn't pee herself. But yeah, we just we stayed a couple nights, and today we're going back home, but we decided to come down here. Sabrina says, I'm good, chilling like a semi-villain. That's right. How was the weather there, Sabrina? It's nighttime there, so I'm sure it's probably cooled down by now. Big John says, hi, Miss Generous. Letitia's giving some thumbs up. Looks like Mexican flag, I'm guessing, or is that an Italian flag? I always get it mixed up. I forget which one is. I think that's the Italian flag. I don't know. Letitia, where are you from? Sayora says hi. K for Kitchen says hi. Letitia says, Shay Morale, I can't read what that says. Bob Knob's laughing. Stargazer's laughing. Sabrina says, oh, Lord have mercy, not the shriveling. Oh, yeah. The shrivelage would happen, sis. BIY saying hi to everybody. Sayora's speaking Cyrillic, I can't understand it. Or speaking Russian, I can't understand it. Letitia says, Italia, Napoli. Okay, shout out Italy, shout out Italy. How are you, Letitia? Thunder says, when is Miss Generous live streaming? I don't know. She hasn't gotten notification that she can live stream yet. She's tried to go on a couple times, and it's telling her that she needs to do more shorts. Or she said, oh, she says she's verified, but for some, she's got to turn on live stream or something. So we're going to figure it out, but it'll be soon. It'll be soon, Thunder. We've been kind of busy this weekend, but we're going to get it going, though. Johnny Jetter says, hello, what's up, Johnny? Golden Gate in the building. He says, looks beautiful, brother. It's nice, bro. We're just a few hours down the coast from you. So out over there. Here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Out over there, I don't know if you guys can see. There's like a pier over there. That's called Avila Beach. And then if you go around this corner, it's Pismo Beach. So this area is called Shell Beach. It's gorgeous here today, bro. How you doing, Golden Gate? Sabrina says, hey, BIY, Tita Marie, good evening. How are you, sis?
You can bring the bread.
Bread? I don't think there's bread. Check in there.
The pan.
The pan dulce? Did you bring it? I don't know. I don't think you put it in there. Yeah. Tita Marie, when was the last time you've been to a beach like this? Crip Blue says, y'all swing, not with you. Bob Knott says, I'm in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Shout out Canada. It's about 70 kilometers from the Ontario-New York State border. All right. Nice, Bob. Tita Marie says, wow, Sana. Oh, yes, sis. It's gorgeous out here. Beautiful day out here. Sarah says something else in Russian I can't read. Thunder says, Sisco, you could always take pictures when you're going to see Wizard of Oz on the Sphere. Yeah, we're going to figure something out for sure, Thunder. We're going to figure it out. Trust me. I just can't get no copyrights, but we'll figure it out. BIY saying hi to Tita Marie. Tita Marie says, looks like Hawaii. It kind of, it almost does. If the sand and the rock was darker, I would say, yeah, this is absolutely looking like Hawaii. But yeah, you can see these cliffs that are behind us. Really cool looking tree. And then we just came down those stairs over there. Let me zoom in over here. We came down those stairs right there from up there. You just park a little ways from here and you just walk right down and here we are. But yes, it's gorgeous. Tita Marie, how you doing? Tombol USA says beautiful. Hello, Tombol. Good afternoon, good evening. Says enjoy swimming. Oh no, sis, no swimming. We're not swimming today. This water's pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting in if we had the time, but we're gonna be heading home here pretty soon, and we didn't even bring towels, guys. This was totally like just spontaneous that we came over here. We didn't even bring towels. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Tambo. BIY says Sayora, speaking in Russian. Thank you, BIY, for the the Russian speech because I don't know it. Thunderstrong says, no, it's an Ireland flag. Oh, is it Ireland? I thought they were saying they were from Italy, though, there, Thunder. Sabrina says, man, it was a lot cooler today. I think maybe 60 Fahrenheit. Oh, that's not bad. See, I like that. I like cool weather, though. I mean, I love the sun. Don't get me wrong. I love the sun. I like sunny weather. But if I had to take my pick, I'd say somewhere in the mid-60s to low 70s is my choice. BIY saying hello to Tambo. Oh, we can get a lot of views. Show us how you eat that banana there, Miss Generous. Nah, this ain't that kind of channel. I tricked you guys though. Some people were getting really excited. Johnny Jetter says from Detroit, Michigan. Shout out Detroit, Michigan. My son is My son is a Detroit Lions fan, so shout out, Johnny. Tombo says hello, host. That's a beautiful wifey. Whoa, 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 whoa! She's going for it. I almost got her, guys. I almost got her. Thank you, Tombo. Thank you, sis. Thank you for the hearts. Matt Finkelstein says, where are you? Where is this live stream? Matt, we are in Shell Beach, near Pismo Beach, California. And you can see the waves are pretty nice today. Coming in and out here pretty rapidly. I don't think this is something you really could surf on, but I guess you could do a little bit of a boogie board or something. There was a guy earlier that was doing what is it called? The wakeboard. Tombo says, hello, BIY. Matt, yeah, all right. Tita Marie says, last time we were at the beach was last March in Cebu. That's what I was thinking, sis. I had a feeling you were going to say that. And if... Yeah, Jen just said we haven't been to the beach in Cebu, and we really haven't. Where do you remember the area that you were at, Tita Marie, in Cebu? Because the sad thing is when we go to Cebu, we don't spend a lot of time actually in Cebu. That's like our home base, where we go everywhere else from. There's been a couple times where we'll like get on scooters and drive around, but we've never actually been to the beach in Cebu. What beach did you go to? Because we might try to get out there this next trip. Thunder says, remember what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. First rule of Vegas is you don't talk about Vegas, Thunder. So you are absolutely right, Thunder. Sabrina says 3 to 5 working days behind in the chat as always. Oh, well, I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up, sis. Uh, Tita Marie says, Jen is so pretty. She needs to LS to showcase her. I know. We're trying to get her going. We're working on it, sis. We're working on it. After this weekend, we're going to be able to pay attention to it. Bob says, swimming, I'd stay close to shore. Sharks. I'm not as worried about sharks here, but, you know, there's some weird, what do you call it, currents out here in this little area. And you can see the waves break really close to the shore here. And so there's all kinds of stuff under the water. I mean, you always hear about, you know, people getting caught up in stuff out here. Either people that are not very good swimmers or they overestimate their ability to swim out here. So yeah, I don't get down like that. Let's see. Silent Damsel in the building. She says, evening, Cisco and Generous. She's right here. Sure. Thank you. Silent Damsel says hello. How you doing, Silent Damsel? Check out this beach right here. Is there anything like this in Scotland? Here, look behind us. Got this nice tree. Would love to get out to Scotland and see something like this. Sabrina says, you like cool weather because you always have the sun. UK don't have a lot of sun, so we try and take advantage of it and moan about it. Yeah, seriously. Once you get it, you're like, okay, I'm done.
And
I'm
where
done.
we are, we get too much sun and no breeze.
Mm-hmm.
We get the dry heat.
We get a lot of sun here, and it's just hot. Where we live, it's hot. We live in Central California, so it's hot there. It's not like out here where it stays pretty cool all the time. Silent Damsel says, please like and sub and share. Thank you, Silent Damsel. Yeah, guys, we got 16 million to building, 19 likes. We appreciate it. Please double tap your screen. Don't forget to like, guys. And if you don't mind and you like our vibe, please subscribe. Look, Miss Generous didn't even like it yet. That's messed up. Thombo says, you're welcome. Thank you, sis. T-Gang says, back. Acton 13 says, bro, what you doing? Put that phone in your pocket, enjoy the outside. I am enjoying the outside. Not only am I enjoying the outside, but I have the presence of mind to remember all my peeps who may not be able to come to a place like this at the moment. And I want them to share this with us. So AO10 13, that's how we get down. Tita Marie says, go to Lapu Lapu, Mactan area. Beautiful resorts and beaches, very affordable. Oh yeah, we've been over there, but we just haven't like visited the actual beach. Like we've gone over to Lapu Lapu and been like over at the resorts that are on the eastern side of the island, but we never have gone down to the actual beach. So okay, that's good to know. But I think a lot of those are private beaches too, though. So I think it's kind of limited, if I remember right. Big John, thank you, bro. Curtis Painter says, where's Cebu? Cebu is in the Philippines. Cebu is in Central Visayas region of the Philippines. BIY says, hi, Silent Damsel. Bob Cox says, watch that wall behind you. What's it gonna do? Andrea McConnell says, where are you from, bro? I am from Southern California originally, but I live now in Central California with my wife. She is from Hawaii originally, by way of the Bay Area, and now she lives there in Central California with me. Kalakan Tazaro says hi. What's up? Andrew McConnell says, do you have passports? Yes, we do have passports. We absolutely do. We're actually going to be going out to the Philippines in December for a month. We're going to be doing, not only are we going to be vacationing, but we're going to be doing like a, no passport bros. No passport bros here. But yeah, we're going to be going out there. We're going to be doing like an outreach, and we're going to be sponsoring, or I guess you could say adopting a school. And we're going to make sure that we feed the kids that are there at the school, try to give them a gift. We're working on that. And also we're working on getting something for the school that is going to be like a permanent addition, like desks, tables, chairs, you know, I don't know, paint the school. Who knows? We're still in the process of trying to figure it out. All of the proceeds from our YouTube channel, Sisco International, are going to be going towards that project. So if any of you feel especially generous today, please feel free to throw a super chat in. Please feel free to buy a membership. It's only like $1.49 a month. And the money that you're submitting will be spent in the Philippines in December helping kids at school. So it's a big part of what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, we definitely got a passport for that. Sabrina says, Scotland is beautiful. Don't know if they have beaches, but beautiful landmarks, scenery, etc. Yeah, that's what I was telling Sonic Damsel a long time ago. Is like I've always seen these beautiful green places in Scotland, and I think it's Scotland where they have some cliffs. They don't necessarily look quite like this, but like some really nice cliffs and stuff. It looks beautiful there. I would love to go there. Sonic Damsel, can we come stay with you? Miss Jenner says, if he's your vibe, subscribe. Yes, ma'am. Bob Noss says, are you north or south of San Francisco? We're way south, way south. We're hours south of San Francisco. Nicole Thoughts, hey, how you doing? She says, hello, thumbs up. How are you, sis? She dropped a link there. I think that maybe to her channel or to a video. Guys, check it out. My Creative Place says, you in San Francisco? No, this is Central California coast. This is near Pismo Beach, California. This is actually called Shell Beach. This is my lovely wife. Big John says, please subscribe to, oh yeah, at O3 Mama May. She needs 12 subscribers and lots of watch hours to get monetized. Please help. Yeah, guys, if you can, please support each other. If you're one of the people that has a blue jacket on, if you got a blue name, please support other channels on this live stream. Just click on their name and view their channel. Curtis says, yes, them currents look crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I said, I'm a good swimmer. But, you know, I'm a little older too. I'm not trying to put myself in a position where I don't feel like I'm very confident in my abilities. And, you know, again, I'm one of those people like, you know, I know what my limits are and I wouldn't test myself today. But it is beautiful though. Sabrina says, does Jenny have Discord? No, she doesn't have Discord. She's, I think she's got like very limited. Yeah, she's very limited on her social media. Let's see. Bob Knobston, a gold coin. Hey, thank you, Bob. Hopefully I'm catching up in this damn chat, guys. I'm sorry if I'm behind. Tita Marie says, we stay mostly in Airbnb and resorts. PH hotels are so expensive and I'm caught up. Are so expensive and mediocre facilities. It depends, sis. It depends on where you stay. We stayed at some pretty nice places that we really enjoy, and then we stayed at, I think, one place that we kind of were like, eh. And it was the one place that our friend Rob, his channel is Finding Paradise. He does like a lot of hotel reviews and resort reviews and stuff. It was the one place that we didn't take his recommendation. I don't think he had at that point done a recommendation for them. I think he has since done one, but the one place that we stayed that was not within his thank you, was not within his recommendations. That was the one place that we were kind of like, meh. It's actually not a bad place. I'm not gonna name it, but it's not a bad place. It just wasn't like up to a standard that we really liked. It was there in Bohol. It was a place in Bohol. We'll put it that way. Wait, where are we at here? Andrew says, would you like to come to Scotland and I will let you stay in my big 3-story house, bro, for free when you come to Scotland, my bro? Well, if I knew you a little better, Andrew, I would definitely take you up on that offer. But thank you, man. Thank you for sharing that with us, because it definitely helps to have friends in beautiful places. Because I'm sure most of you know, traveling is expensive, especially right now. It's very expensive. And not only the getting there is expensive, but the staying there is hell of expensive. And Scotland is a long way from here. Tomcast says, are you in Washington State? No, this is California. This is Central California. We are near Pismo Beach. This is actually called Shell Beach. Michael says, I had a nice birthday yesterday. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed one. Sabrina says, I'm the same. I didn't even know Discord was a thing to the Americans I talked to. Yeah, I had heard of it, but I never got on it. It wasn't something that I was really into, but yeah, some people are really into it. I have enough time keeping up with damn YouTube. I barely started getting back onto Facebook a little bit, and it's just not something I'm looking forward to getting back into, to be honest with you. But yeah, all my time has been spent on YouTube, trying to build our channel and get to a place where we can really, have a good solid, here, hold this, baby. Have a really good solid channel. I wanted to zoom in on this boat out here. You guys can see that. Boat is hauling ass out there. Michael Goodlaw, what's going on, Michael? He said, I had a nice birthday yesterday. Oh yeah, that's right, man. You turned 45. Happy birthday to you, bro. My grandson turned 1 year old 2 days ago. We had a great time visiting with him. Went to Chuck E. Cheese, the obligatory Chuck E. Cheese visit, and then we went to the family's house and barbecued and had great food. It was a great time. Really enjoyed it. Hopefully you had a great day too, Michael. Andrew McConnell says, anytime, bro. Man, good looking out, brother. Thank you. Hey, stick around, Andrew. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Would love to have you subscribe and join the Cisco International community. Really, the only thing you need is a positive attitude, good vibe, and just be a kind and cool person. That's all it takes, really. Pretty simple. But yeah, definitely stick around. Tomcat says, are you in Port Townsend, Washington? No, this is Pismo Beach, California. Andrew says, I would pay for it for you and your wife, bro. Man, I appreciate it, man. Stick around, Andrew. Stick around. Sabrina says, well, if you ever come to Manchester, holla. Sabrina, you already know. You already know. That will be in the works. Sis, I guarantee you, that will be in the works within the next few years because our plan, quiet as kept, our plan, me and Ms. Jones have been talking about it a little bit more in depth these last few days. Our plan is to actually leave the United States, at least temporarily. We're not sure if it's going to be a permanent thing because, who knows. But our plan is to, at least temporarily, leave the United States and go live in the Philippines. We plan on staying out there as long as we like it, as long as we enjoy it. And we plan on doing that next October is the tentative date. Ms. Jenner's son will be done with high school and our lease will be up on our place. And so we think October of next year will be a great time to get out there. So once we do that, our plan is to obviously travel around the Philippines, enjoy that. But we also want to travel to other places because it will be so much easier now that she's done with work, I'm retired, and we should have, we should be in a good place financially to be able to travel. That's our plan. So we will definitely get out to the UK, sis. And when we do, you will be the first to know. You and Silent Downs will be the first to know. Michael Alexander, what's going on? Says the sky looks like geoengineering in full effect in California. You're right, bro. That's totally what it is. Look, that's a camera right there. That's not even a bird. Sabrina says, happy birthday, Michael. Andrew says, I would pay for you, your wife to come. You are really a generous guy, Michael. You barely know us. And you're already offering multiple times to pay for us. So, man, I don't know how to take that. But I'll say thank you. Andrew says, I have subbed to you, my bro. Hey, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. Yeah, stick around, Andrew. Stick around and get to know us a little bit and get to know our community a little bit. And think you'll definitely like it. Sabrina says, let's go. Yeah, that's the plan, sis. That is definitely the plan. I have been talking about it for a few years. Ms. Generous has taken her a little while to warm up to it. She really loves her job. But I think as we have been traveling more and more to the Philippines, she's really it's just really taken a hold of her and me. And, we really love it there. We really love it there. It's a beautiful place, just beautiful people. We have beautiful friends that are living out there. So it feels like something that is going to be a great idea for us. So that right now is our plan. Tita Marie says, can you get a Balikbayan visa? It's visa free for 1 full year. We're looking into the visas. They also have the SRRV visa. There's a few different ones, but right now, I'm honestly thinking that we're just gonna basically do the every 2-month re-up thing. Number one, financially, I got to sit down and crunch the numbers to see like what makes sense for us. But we don't want to be tied into anything long term until we know for sure that we're gonna be here long term. So right now, that's the plan. But we are going to be looking into all the visas. Have you looked into that, Tita Marie? Are you guys considering doing anything like that? Sabrina says, hell yeah, time to live, travel, and do everything you've been wanting to do. And that's it, sis. We've been pretty fortunate. One of the things that I was told early on in my life, anyway, from the people that I work with and people that I respect, family members, was, hey, live for today, but plan for tomorrow. So that's what I've taken that advice seriously. You know, I made sure that we had fun. We lived our life. You know, we went and did things when we were able to. You know, it didn't have to be big things. Sometimes it was small things, but we try to have fun in life and we try to enjoy our you know, our time that we have here. But it's not the same as like saying, you know what, hey, we're done with work. We can go wherever we want, whenever we want. That's never been a part of our life for either one of us, you know. So I'm retired, but I still have to consider Ms. Generous is working. So even though we're, you know, still able to go and, you know, do some nice trips and travel and do these things, it's always having to work around her job. And so yeah, once she's done with her job, we'll both be free and we'll be able to go do the things that we want to do. So that's the plan anyway. Andrew says, bro, I own my own truck company and my own gym and also my own land. Damn, you've been working hard, Andrew. Well, hopefully you're doing the same thing. You're working hard, sounds like, and you're playing hard, hopefully. To me, that's the balance you got to draw in life. You got to play hard and you got to work hard. You got to live for today and you got to plan for tomorrow. Because we all know, we've all heard it before, you know, tomorrow's not promised, but you can't always think about, you know, just today. You have to also plan for the future because the fact of the matter is most of us will live to be 60, 70, 80 years old. You know, that's the average age is usually in the 70s, you know, mid 70s, late 70s. So most of us are going to live to be around that age. So you do have to plan to live that old, but you never know if you're going to be one of those people that's fortunate enough to make it that far. So enjoy your life while you have it. Let's see. Our sign down says legs and an umbrella. I know. Miss Generous. They want to see you, Miss Generous. They don't want to just see legs and an umbrella. It's her fault, sign down. It's her fault. Yeah, it is really beautiful here, guys. It's really nice. I hope you guys are able to get like a feel for this because I know being here in real life, it's totally different than seeing it on a video, but I'm telling you, it is really beautiful here today. Got these birds out here now. Yeah, the waves are actually calming down, I think. Andrew says, bro, you show respect and you will get respect back, bro. Absolutely, absolutely. And that's part of what it is to be in this community. You know, be respectful, be kind, you know, have a positive vibe. You know, we don't want a bunch of trolls in here. We don't want a bunch of negative thinking people in here. All we want is people that want to come here and just enjoy being here in the company of other people who are like-minded. That's all we want here, Andrew. Sabrina says, love to see it. I really do hope you get to check off that list and it's everything you pictured being. Nothing but love for you both and wishing you a long, healthy, happy, fulfilling. Sabrina, you gonna make me cry right now, damn it. Gonna make me cry. Damn it, Sabrina. You know, I'm like I've said, I feel very fortunate. I'm very grateful that we are in the place that we're in right now. Sometimes I almost feel like, is it selfish to like want more than that? You know, because I've been at the bottom. I've been at the bottom in my life. In financially, emotionally, you know, I've been at the bottom. And I know what it feels like to be at that place and to never want to be in that place again. So I've really worked hard to not be in that place again. And frankly, I've been very fortunate, lucky to not be in that place again because it's not all hard work, guys. Believe it or not, you don't do everything on your own. You have people that help you. You also either get lucky or unlucky in life sometimes, and that's out of your control. And I feel like, you know what, as hard as I've worked in my life, without the little bit of luck that I had too, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So, like I said, I sometimes I think, you know what, is it selfish to like want more than that? But then I say to myself, you know what, I got to live my life the best way that I can. And if I'm in a position to do it, that's what I'm going to do. And so for us, you know, that's what we want to do. So thank you so much, Sabrina, for that. What's that?
What position are you going to be in?
What position am I going to be in? I don't know. You tell me. What position am I going to be in? Miss Generous is getting spicy over here, guys. She's getting a little sassy, a little spicy. Sabrina, will you tell her to relax? Tita Marie, can you talk to Miss Generous, tell her to relax? She says, I have Public Mayan visa stamped at the airport, given full year visa, but we only stayed 3 months max in the Philippines. I just show our marriage certificate. Hubby and son are automatically approved. Oh, nice. Okay, so see, so you have that the bulk buy-in already set up. Okay, so for Ms. Generous, she would have to get it set up. And the issue with her is she has to get all the paperwork together. And so she's gonna start looking into it. We were actually just talking about it this morning, sis. She's gonna start looking into it and getting all the paperwork that she needs. But in her situation, it's a little bit harder. And we'll leave it at that. Silent Damsel says, please like, sub, and share. Thank you, sis. What'd you say? It's what? Oh, I don't know. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the live stream, please. Put a 1 in the chat.
Never mind, I can hear you.
Ms. Jern says she couldn't hear me. But thank you, Silent Damsel. Thank you for that. We got 17 million in the building, 30 likes. Thank you, guys. Yeah, please, if you haven't already, just double tap your screen, give us a like. You know, as I always say, we're a small channel. We're just trying to grow. And today is Sunday in the U.S. It is approximately 2:30 in the afternoon here in California. We're getting ready to head back home, and we just stopped here to check this out. My grandson's birthday was a few days ago, and we had a great time with him, and now we're getting ready to go home. But yeah, we're just a small channel. If you're not familiar with us, if you just came in here, like I said, just start off with a double tap. Start off with a like, and if you like our vibe, please subscribe. If you don't, no harm, no foul. We understand. Silent Damsel, how have you been doing? Have you been feeling better? Martin Sugar says, that looks like a good place to put a data center. Yeah, they should put one right here. I'll wait for them to put one here. Andrew says, bro, I am 7'1" in height and build like a bodybuilder. Okay, now you're tripping, Andrew. I think you're tripping now, Andrew. I don't know anybody that's 7'1" built like a bodybuilder. But if you're that guy, man, go leave a comment on one of our short videos, and that way I can go back and check your channel. Hopefully you got some videos I can see if you really are 7'1" built like a bodybuilder. All respect, bro. Tita Marie says, please research it, Kuya Sisco. No 2-month visa application plus fees. Yeah. We gotta look into it a little bit more deeply. We kind of like superficially kind of understand how it works, but we do definitely need to look into it a little bit more deeply. I just know for Ms. Jenner, she has to get all the paperwork together. And, you know, it's hard. It's hard to find some of these documents. You know, there's, you know, in her family, there's been, you know, she was born here in the States. Her parents were born there, and her grandparents were born here. So it's kind of like one of those odd situations. But from what we understand, she qualifies for it. She just has to get the paperwork done. So yeah, we're definitely going to look into that. Andrew says, you're right there, my bro. For real, huh? Sabrina says, if you cry, I'll kick you where it shrivels. Hey, that'll just reactivate him, sis, so I would appreciate it. You know, they just get reactivated. Yeah. I've been smart, though. I've been staying back here. Like, it's getting up to my feet, but that's about it. I definitely do not want to get all soaked before I drive home. Like I said, we don't have towels or nothing. Oh, look at all these damn seagulls over here. Yeah, there's a lot of wildlife out here too. Like I said, you got these seagulls, obviously. Further back, there's like a bunch of buzzards that were flying around. You got pelicans. I can see them out there. It's probably really hard for you guys to make it out. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But there's pelicans out there that are diving into the water, getting fish. Sometimes you'll see them just fly right by here in the line, right above the waves. They'll fly right here. You get sea lions out here, seals out here. I've never seen them myself from this beach, but over at Pismo, I have seen dolphins over there. I've seen whales out in the distance. So it's actually really cool right here. Andrew says, I have to go, bro. I need to sleep for work tomorrow. Hey, Andrew, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for subscribing. You know, if you don't mind, set your notifications. Hopefully, YouTube will give you the notifications. Some people aren't getting them. There's channels I'm not getting notifications, so I don't know what's going on. But if you can, set that notification. Hopefully, it'll work, and you'll catch us on the next live stream. Well, thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you, man. Big John says, as she should. Wait, as she should what? Kick me in the ding-ding? Sabrina says, no, I fully encourage the spice. Okay, see, you are no help. Silent Now says, there's a few places that I like, Scott. A few? There better be more than a few, Silent Downslow. I know there's more than a few. Tita Marie says, no set needed. Just bring paperwork and show at immigration. Yeah, she's just got to get the paperwork then. Sign down says one. Sabrina says, okay, thank you guys. Just chillax. Just chillax, Miss Jen. Yeah, thank you. Chillax, Miss Jen. I am not a piece of meat. I said, chillax, Miss Jen. I am not a piece of meat. Sign down says, doing a lot better. Thanks. Says, oh, I'm glad to hear that, sis. Because, yeah, it's no joke when you're in pain. You know, I've been fortunate. I haven't had any bad injuries lately. I think the last bad injury I had was last year. We were in Philippines. I really cut up my leg really bad on some rocks, and that sucked. We still had like another 2 weeks there, and then we came home and it started to get infected. So luckily I made it home, got some medication, I was good. But since then I've been doing okay. But yeah, I mean, every day that we're here, we're lucky. We should be grateful. But to have pain going on at the same time is, yeah, it's a piss off. So I'm glad you're feeling better, sis. Sabrina says, time for me to get off. Was nice seeing you both. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get home safe. Bye, Sisco. Bye, Jenny. Thank you, Sabrina. Have a great rest. Sleep well. And we'll definitely see you next time. Have a great week. And just have a great rest. That's one of the best things that I enjoy doing right now is sleeping well. Miss Jennifer says, take care, Sabrina. Sabrina's giving the heart hands to Jennifer. Andrew says, take care and be safe, you and your wife, bro. Thank you, brother. Same to you. Appreciate you. Says Hugh in the building. She says, Sir Cisco, Yahoo. How you doing, says Hugh? Good morning. She says, wow, you're in the sea swimming, Sir Cisco. No, not swimming. We're just kind of just like getting our feet in the water, sis. We're just kind of hanging out right here, walking around a little bit. We didn't bring any towels. We just came out here. We just decided to come out here. We didn't prepare for it or anything. We're just here. How are you, sis? You? Good morning. Big John says, Miss Jenny, ride 'em hard. Calm down. Pause, bro. Silent L says, how are you guys doing? We're doing good. Like I said, just had a great weekend. My son, my grandson just turned 1. His birthday was a few days ago. And yeah, we just had a good time with my daughter. And it was just great. You know, it was nice to see her as a mom, you know, with her child and his first birthday. You know, it's like, wow, you know, it's one of those core memory moments. But we're doing good. Like I said, we're loving it out here. We're just really enjoying it. And we just had to bring you guys here with us. Tita Marie says, gotta make dinner now. Hubby is hangry. Later, Kuya Cisco and Miss Jen and got lagi. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Enjoy dinner. Have a great night and also sleep well. Thank you for joining us. And I'm sure I'll see you again later in the week. Tell hubby we say hello. Sis Eb, good morning. How are you? Good morning, sis. We're just here at the beach, hanging out. This is called Shell Beach in California. Big John throwing up the Cisco emojis. BIY says, cowgirl vibe? Well, that's for another live stream, BIY. Another live stream on another channel. another platform. Yeah. That'll be Miss Jennifer's first live stream. Tune in for that, guys. It'll be the first time somebody had an opening live stream. There was like 10,000 people. Ay. BIY, how you doing, bro? How's your weather over there where you're at? We got 17 million in the building, guys. 33 likes. Thank you so much. We got people running up and down the beach here. But you can see those stairs. If you weren't here earlier, those are the stairs that we had to walk down. It's just a short walk, really. You get to the top of this cliff right here, and there's like some houses right here, but there's like a walkway in between the houses, a park, and you just park on the street. There's like a cul-de-sac. You just park there on the street, and then you just walk down. And yeah, this is, like I said, it's relatively empty here. But this is what's behind us. Right? And then you just walk down the beach down here. And you just got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. Yeah, great spot though. Ate Frexy. She says thumbs like, wow, enjoy. Thank you, Ate Frexy. How are you? Good morning. We're here at the beach. It's called Shell Beach. Shell Beach near Pismo Beach. Kind of a popular place for a lot of people who live in the Central California area. But it's a beautiful day. Look at this, look at the sky. Really nice day. We were heading over there. We were driving over there. If you can see it, that pier, there's a pier right over this area. We were heading over there. That's called Avila Beach. But I saw this area right here. We've been here before, and I told her, hey, let's come down here. And so yeah, we shot down here, and it's nice. Oh, we got a sailboat out here too. See, this kind of reminds me of Boracay right here. They got those Paral sailboats. All the Paral sailboats that go out. Man, that would be nice to be out there. But we're enjoying it right here. Ate Frexy, how are you? And Kuya Roger. She says, Sir Cisco, Shouty, and Ma'am Jen, have fun. Thank you, Ate Frexy. We just wanted to come down here and enjoy it, and we thought we would bring you guys with us. It is really nice down here. It's not like in Philippines. The water here is not super clear. It's like, it's not dirty, but it's kind of like more, it's harder to see the bottom. If you're in a boat, you really can't see the bottom. Whereas in Philippines, a lot of places where the water's so clear, you can see all the way down to the bottom. This water is not like that. And the water here is a lot colder than the water in the Philippines too. I mean, once you get in it, it's not too bad, but when you first get in, it is cold, cold. Where we at here? My brother Juan John Carlos in the building. What's going on? He says, my bro. Just hanging out, man. Just hanging out. We got done with my grandson's birthday weekend. It's his 1-year-old birthday party we went to. Of course, it was at Chuck E. Cheese, because where else would you have it? And then after that, we went and had a barbecue with the family. And it was great, man. Had tacos, quesadillas. It was great. It was amazing. How you doing, bro? Out there, Frank says, I'm fine, just woke up. Oh yeah, it's still early over there. That's right. It's it's 5, almost 6 over there. I hope you slept good out there, Frexy. Nothing like having a good sleep. Juan John Carlos says, that's amazing, man. He says, Ate Frexy, my own gabi. Yeah, it's beautiful here, brother. It's really nice. Like I said, it's not quite Philippines level, but it'll do. It's just a different kind of beauty. You know, if you've traveled a lot of different places, or if you've watched videos and seen other places, you can appreciate that there's different kinds of beauty, and everything's not going to be exactly the same. And that's what makes it good, is that everything is not the same. You know, there's a lot of different types of beauty in the world, and our goal is to see all of them, hopefully. Every time I look out here, though, I see these pelicans flying, and they just like go straight down in the water. They grab fish and they pull them out of the way. Man, it looks so cool. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know how it's going to come out on the, I'm trying to zoom in, but I think you can see the birds flying out there, right? And then all of a sudden they just like, boom, dive down in the water. You can see that. Those are pelicans. Those are pelicans swimming out there. There you go. See them? Hope you guys can see that. But it's really cool. Where we at here? Out there, says, my big bro, Shouty. Juan John Carlos says, exactly. You know, bro. I mean, there are just so many beautiful places in the world. And like I said, there's just different types of beauty. And you have to appreciate all of them. You have to appreciate all of them and see as many as you can. My brother T-Mar says, have you ever heard the song Sailing? No, I gotta say, have you ever heard the song Sailing? Where the hell is Creedy? I missed that guy. I really miss Creedy. See, we should have appreciated Creedy more. He would be here right now. Damn it, I blame T-Marsh. What's going on, T Marsh? Juan John Carlos says, imagine catching it on a drone in slow motion. Bro, seriously. And I want to get a drone, man. I've been debating on if I should get one or not. I really want to get one. And man, I don't know. I gotta talk to my my technology consigliere, my good friend. He's a tech guy, and you know, he keeps up on all that stuff. He has a drone. I think he's been wanting to get a better one though. So maybe I can talk him out of, you know, give me his old one. He can get a better one, because I'd be good with that. To be honest with you. But yeah, that would be awesome. Take the drone out there. Oh man, that would be crazy. Yeah, that actually would be amazing, man. Holy crap. See, now you're even more making me want to get one. He's laughing. T-Mar says, that's our little inside joke. Yeah, that's right. I don't think it's an inside joke, bro, because like everybody knows, you know, that's Creedy. Creedy being Creedy. That's what, oh, look at this. You guys see this? See those birds? I think those are pelicans. Oh yeah, they are. Those are pelicans. That's what I was saying. They'll come flying down this way sometimes. A lot of times they don't fly way up there. They'll go right out here. They'll go right out here like where the waves break, and they'll fly right above the water. They'll stay real close. It's really cool though. Wanjo Cole says, bro, that would be great for your channel. Give it a cinematic feel. I know, man. That's the thing, is that, you know, I'm trying. There's so many things that I would like to do, but I'm trying not to do too much too fast. You know what I mean? Because it's already hard enough to keep up with things as it is, you know? And, you know, taking the video, going out and doing things, taking video, that's all good. But then coming back and like editing stuff, that's my weak point. You know, we've gone to a lot of really cool places, and I have it all on my phone, but I just haven't made videos of them, you know? And no excuses, you know, no excuses. But we just got the what do you call it? The Pocket, the DJI Pocket 3. We just got that, and I haven't really had a chance to really use it a lot. But this week I plan on trying to start using it more, start practicing it more, maybe even do live streams from it. But like I said, I don't want to get like too much too fast, and then I'm not even using the stuff, you know, or getting the most out of it. So I'm gonna work on it, brother. I'm gonna work on it. T-Mar says, where you at, bro? So this is Shell Beach in Central California, the Central California coast. If you've heard of Pismo Beach, we're like right north of Pismo Beach. So this is south. This is south looking down here. Pismo Beach is right around this corner, and a little ways down. It's down that way. If you look really far in the distance, I don't know if you can see it out there. There's like, you can see the land out there. That's actually the dunes of Pismo, where people take like four-wheelers and ride around and stuff out there. So it's not too far down that way. And then if you look north, this area over here, if you can see, right, there's like a pier over there. That pier sticks out from this area called Avila Beach. So we're like right between Pismo Beach and Avila Beach, two kind of popular beaches for like a lot of people that live in the Central California area. This is the beach that they come to most often. Jeffrey Mackey, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, Jeffrey. How you doing, Jeffrey? Sis EB, good morning. Sis EB, how are you doing today? I didn't get a chance to check in with you last week, EB, and I apologize for that. This week, I am going to be checking in with you for sure. I hope you're having a good day so far, sis. Ty by OK says, is this California? Yeah, absolutely, Ty. This is, like I said, the Pismo Beach area. This is called Shell Beach, where we're at. My wife over here chilling, but we're in Shell Beach, but we're near Pismo Beach, California. Football edits in the building. He says, I gotta go. I'm sorry. You just got here. He says, school starting. What the heck? School starting? Is it already that time over there? Wow. T-Mar says, go out there and see if any sharks are around. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. There, you know, you don't really hear a lot about sharks out in this area, but they do come out here. They do come out here. And honestly, like I was saying earlier, I don't really get out in the ocean like this anymore. You in California anyway, because there's been more and more sharks coming closer to California. So I'm good, bro. Ms. Jern says, thanks for her hopping on football. Have a great school day. Yeah, football edits. Thank you, man, for jumping on real quick. Be safe, man. Have a great day at school. Man, start your year off right, brother. Oh, snap. I didn't even see this. Blizzard sent 10 Cisco International gift members. Damn, bro. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't even see that. Blizzard, what's up, brother? Shout out to you. Salute, bro. Check this beach out we're at. BIY says, T Marsh, hello. So let me see if I can read these. Hold on a second. Cesar Montague, Cesar Chana, nice. Tokamote, Eli Tevin, R. Jim Mix TV, Bianca Azim, Saffron Honey, Tuli P Girl, Nameless Name, and Christine Life. You guys have all received a gift membership from Blizzard Abroad, the one, the only Blizzard Abroad. Blizzard, what's going on, brother? Thank you, man. And still no T-Gang. Blizzard gonna go broke. Blizzard's gonna have to give up his dream of moving to Japan trying to get T-Gang a damn membership. You better slow down, bro. Thank you, brother. Of course, we always appreciate it, man. We always appreciate it. And shout out to everyone that got a free gift membership. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, Blizzard. How's everything going, brother? You know, you inspired me, man. Blizzard just came back from Miami, guys. He just came back from South Beach area. I know he's ready to go back, but you inspired me, man. We had to come out here. We went visit my grandson for his birthday, and we just had to come out. Miss Jennifer's like, we got to get out to the beach, so we're out here, bro. And we just wanted to bring you guys with us. Michael Goodlaw says, thank you. T. Marsh says, have you ever heard of Black's Beach? I've never heard of Black's Beach. Is that a real thing? Never heard of that. Wait, hold on, I can't. Oh, here we go. BIY says, Super Santa Blizzard in the house. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Michael Goodlaw says, I'll talk to you later. All right, Michael. Hey, have a good one, brother. Appreciate you as always. Again, happy birthday to you. I hope your weekend was great and your week's even better, brother. Happy birthday to you. Miss Jaren says, oh, Blizzy. Blizzard says, T Marsh, BIY, salute. Ty Bai says, nice, beautiful. I'm in Texas, nothing like that. Yeah, man, I've only been to a couple places in Texas that was by the ocean. I've been to Corpus, and it definitely wasn't like this. So I don't know if there's anywhere quite like this in Texas. But like I was saying earlier, there are places that are beautiful all over the world. It's just different kinds of beauty. Here come those birds again. You just got to appreciate all of it. Yeah, all these damn birds will be flying by. Let's see. It says Grace. Good morning. She says Tom Sock host. Thank you for the Tom Sock sis. We are up to 39, guys. Thank you for the 39 likes. 24 million in the building. Guys, if you just came in, if you've never been here before, please just start off with a like. Look at all these damn birds. Start off with a like. Double tap the screen. Give us a like if you don't mind. And, feel our vibe. Check us out. And if you like the vibe, please subscribe. If you don't, no harm, no foul. Sis Grace, how are you? Good morning. One of call says, wow, Blizzard, what an entrance. Hey, that's how he does, bro. He comes vaulting out of the down bushes, 5'10". He don't care. He don't care. He's bound and determined to get T-Gang a membership. And I feel like there's something that's just stopping it from happening. I don't know what it is. If it's the YouTube gods or I don't know what it is, but it's just not happening. Sis Grace says, good morning. Good morning, sis. We're here at the beach just hanging out. Adrian Tomas says, do you know about shark attacks in the water? Yeah, I do. I definitely have seen them before and heard of them before, and I'm not trying to experience it personally. Blizzard says, Sisco Roboto. What the hell? What is Sisco Roboto? Sis Grace says, JC, hello. And JC says, what's up, Blizz? Blizz says, Miss Jan, salute. Yeah, she's over here chilling, bro. She's over here chilling. She don't want to be seen, but she's gonna do a live stream, guys. She's shy, but she's gonna do a live stream. I think. Hey, where'd your writing go? Did it already get swept away? She wrote out our channel on the sand, and yeah, it's already gone. Sis Grace says, how are you now? We're good, sis. We're really good. My grandson's first birthday was this last few days ago, and we came out here to my daughter lives out here, and so we came out here to go to his birthday party. We had his birthday party. We had a barbecue. It was really great. Had family out there. It was amazing, and we had a great time. So today we are on our way back home, and we wanted to stop by right here because Miss Janice really wanted to see the beach. We've been close to the beach all weekend, but we have never been out to the beach. So oh, she just got nailed right now. Yeah. Now what? But yeah, this is our first time this weekend actually coming out and touching sand. So it's really good, sis. How are you, Sis Grace? Blizzard says, Juan John Carlos, salute. Jeffrey McKay says, I've been to the beach outside of Camp Pendleton and Redondo. Those are the only Cali beaches I've been to. Yeah, those aren't bad at all. I mean, that area right there has got some nice beaches. And the beaches there are like, crazy enough, a lot of times those beaches are actually, either fully crowded or not crowded at all. It just depends on what time of day you get out there. But yeah, those beaches are some of the best beaches in California. That San Diego area, beautiful beaches out there. Jeffrey McKay, are you in the military, Jeffrey? My son was stationed at Camp Pendleton for a little while. Juan John Carlos says, Grace, what's up, big sis? T-Mar says, what's up, Blizz? Sis Grace says, nice view. It is, sis. It's really beautiful here. Although we love the beaches in the Philippines a little bit more than this is for us. This is where we go when we miss the beach. This is where we go. You can see the whole beach. Check this out, sis. You got these cliffs. Look at the bird. He's gonna try and get some of our stuff. We let him. Oh, she dropped some chips right there. He's probably gonna try and get them. But yeah, sis, this is where we are. This beautiful cliff behind us. Yeah, he's not gonna like those if he eats those. It's not too crowded. We got like, a few people, more people showing up, but it's not too bad. Did he pick one up? He's grabbing these chips. Juan Giancarlo says, very good, very good. Sophie the big main. What is this shit show about? Well, stick around and find out. Evelyn says, aloha from Maui. Shout out Hawaii. Shout out Maui. We survived Lala, half the state without electricity. Please postpone your visit here. Was there a? Oh, I did not hear about that. Okay, so Miss Generous knows about that. She was born in Hawaii. I did not know about that. Wow. Evelyn, I hope that you're good. I hope that you're safe. And shout out to the people of Hawaii. Our heart's with you. I wasn't aware of that. That's terrible. Yeah, if you got a trip plan, if you're able to, yeah, please stay away from there for a little while. Let them recover. Kind of like the same thing with Lanai. It was just the big fire out there, and I'm not gonna get into the whole thing because it's a lot to talk about. But I will say this, guys: if you have a trip planned somewhere, and they're going through like a natural disaster, or they're going through some really rough times, it might be a good idea to reconsider your trip. Just saying, because sometimes it's too much. But Evelyn, our hearts are with the people of Hawaii and Maui in particular. Blizzard says, living the dream, bro. You know what, man? I'm not even gonna argue with you about that, because I'll tell you what, man, this is a dream to a lot of people. Just to be able to come out here and enjoy a beach like this, for a lot of people, that is a dream. And like I always say, I feel very grateful and very fortunate, that we're able to do a lot of things that we do. I'll never take it for granted. And next to enjoying doing the things that we do, our goal is to try to, if we can, share it with other people and hopefully help other people, get to a place where they can enjoy stuff like this, or at least work their way towards it. In particular, we're going to be going out to the Philippines. If you're new to the channel, we're going to be going out to the Philippines in December. We're going to be doing an outreach to a school out there. We're going to be taking all of our earnings from YouTube, and every cent that we make off YouTube, we're going to be using to help a whole school of kids in the Philippines. We're going to make sure that they're fed. We're going to make sure that they have some type of gift. Oh, see, I told you. I told you, look at the birds. They're jacking her. Ah, get out of there. Look, that's their stuff now. That's their chips now. Ay, ay, ay. See, we even help the birds. We even help the birds. But no, we're gonna get out to the Philippines. We're gonna make sure that we help the kids in the school. We're gonna make sure that we provide some type of permanent assistance to the school. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please stick around. Please subscribe to the channel and support in any way that you feel that you're able to. And yeah, that's what we're trying to do. But I mean, like I said, it is a dream, bro. This is a dream for a lot of people. We're very lucky. Jeffrey Mackey says, I was stationed on Okinawa. The beaches there are black volcanic sand and beautiful. Oh, yeah, man. Hawaii has beaches. Speaking of Hawaii, Hawaii has a lot of beaches like that, too. Gorgeous. I love that black sand. It is gorgeous. Blizzard says, get in there, bro. Yeah, come on with me, Blizzard. Hey, man, wait a minute. I don't recall seeing any time you jumping in the water out there. When I see you getting in the water out there, then I'll jump in. Hey, though, this water it's on the cooler side. Once you get in it, it's not so bad. But getting in it, like I was saying earlier in the live stream, parts of your anatomy start shriveling and things. I don't need all that. Not today. Sis Gray says, yo, yeah, brother, me. Wait, Sis Grace, what do you mean? Is this your dream to be here, hanging out in California with us? Come on out, sis. Sophie says, no, you don't get a like. Okay, Sophie. Thank you, though. Thank you for hanging out with us, though. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watch hours. And just thank you for just being a generally pleasant person. Thank you. Wanjar calls us, it's the glass shatter stone cold energy. I'm not familiar with that, but I'll take your word for it, bro. T-Mar says, that's a nude beach in San Diego. We don't own it. Black folks says, oh, you know what's funny? Is if I'm not mistaken, there's a beach near here. Actually, I think it's over there by Avila. It's a nude beach. Hey, what's the name of that beach over there, the nude beach by Avila? See, this was a test, y'all. I was testing her. I was testing her to see if she knew what that nude beach was called. She's acting like she can't think of it. Look at her. She knows dang well the name of it, guys. She's acting like, I don't know. Yeah, see? Yeah, I've never heard of Black's Beach, but man, Pirates Cove or something like that. I think it's called Pirates Cove, and it's like a nude beach over here. Obviously, I don't know nothing about it. I ain't never been over there, but I hear that people go out there and do their thing. Blizzard says, Sophie, yeah, what's up with Sophie, man? Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. Blizzard says, I'm not even going to block Sophie. Sophie. Pirates Cove. Yeah, it's called Pirates Cove. Now she acts like she figured it out. Yeah, Blizzard, sometimes we let people stick around and they block themselves. It's all good. T-Mar says, why don't they have more black people getting attacked by sharks? Because black people aren't generally getting in the ocean to be attacked by sharks. That would be my guess. And there's lots of reasons for that, but I would say that's the most likely cause. I don't think I've ever in my life seen a black person that's been attacked by a shark. I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm sure it happens, but I've just never seen it myself. Blizzard says, just keep watching. Yeah, for sure. Jeff McKay says, I'm a former Marine, no such thing as an ex-Marine. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. Well, shout out to you, Jeffrey. Thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm telling you, we are loving it out here, guys. The weather is just amazing. The sun is out, but it's not real strong. You don't feel like you're getting sunburned. There's a nice breeze out here. You can hear the waves, I hope. The waves sound amazing. There's not a lot of people. It's just a few people here. Everybody's chill. Nobody's causing any problems like Sophie. It's all good. BIY says, Sophie, I am failing to see any. I don't know what is she talking about. Blizzard says, hi, Sophie. T-Marsh says, once a Marine, always a Marine. T-Marsh, what you know about that, bro? What you know about that, T-Marsh? Big John says, Blizz. Blizzard says, can't stop watching, though. Yeah, man, of course. Blizzard says, Big John, salute. Ali Bahasisi says hi. Hello, Ali. Jeffrey says Olongapo City, oorah. Oh yeah, I haven't been to Olongapo City. I would like to go there though. I know Easy Mill is from around that area. I don't know if you know the rapper Easy Mill, but he's from Olongapo area. That's why I would like to go check it out. Just like to see that area where he's from. Yeah, shout out. Big John says, Cisco, thanks for taking me to the beach. I've never been before. John, you got to be kidding me, brother. There's no way. There's no way, bro. How have you never been to the beach, man? I hope that's not true. I hope you're pulling my leg, John. But if it's not, it's been our pleasure, of course. And guys, somebody came in earlier and says, well, put the phone in your pocket, enjoy enjoy the beach. Guys, we're enjoying it. I'm enjoying this. And any of you who've ever, recorded footage at a beach or anywhere else that's beautiful, any of you that are content creators on YouTube, you know as well as I do. Look at this girl. Does she look like she's not having fun? She's having a great time. And I'm having a great time. We're just soaking in these vibes, guys. This is part of enjoying your life. Going out and doing things that make you happy, but sharing it with other people. Sharing it with other people, guys. That's what we love to do. Big John, I hope you're enjoying this, man. Ali says, where is this beach? Which country? Which city, please? Ali, this is called Shell Beach. It's near Pismo Beach in California. So it's Shell Beach, California, USA. Where are you from, Ali? Miss Jern says, yeah, Shell Beach, California, USA. Ali says, thank goodness. Jeffrey says, Big John Taylor, where are you at? East Coast, always looking for peeps to show the coast. Yeah, Big John, I hope that you have been to the beach before, bro. I really do. Ali says, thank you very much. You're welcome, Ali. Earl DaCosta says, be careful of sharks in that water. Uncle Earl, live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Shout out, Earl. How you doing, Earl? Shout out Virginia Beach. I think my brother Blizzard was just down there, and I think my brother Kamal gets down there quite a bit too. So shout out Bob Beach. Yeah, no, we're not getting in the water too far. We're just going up to Miss Generous is getting up to her butt crack. Myself, I'm getting up to my feet. That's about it. Yeah, no sharks for me. Thank you. Patar Dugno says, maybe the sharks can't see them as easily. Well, this water isn't as clear as it is like in the Philippines, but sharks don't really rely on that. They got other ways of seeing that you're there or not, so I'm not going to risk it. Squids Boy says, what's up? East Coast, West Coast is saying what's up from Monterey Bay, California, Central California. Shout out Monterey Bay. Yeah, man, we get up there quite a bit too. My wife's mom, Miss Generous, her mom lives up in Morgan Hill, so we drive out to Monterey all the time. She loves it out there. Shout out Monterey. Yeah, that's just a few hours, more than a few hours up the coast from here. My brother JC says, yes, everyone there seems chill, but Bat Jan pacing back and forth, making me nervous. Calm her down, bro. Bro, there's no calming her down. Did you just hear what you just told me, bro? You said to calm down Bat Jan? I'm gonna calm down Bat Jan? Look at her. Look at her. I'm gonna calm her down? What do you want me to do to calm her down? I don't have no medication to give her. That's the only way I can do it. No, she's got this. I just got to keep an eye on her, though, because if she goes out too far, she gets swept out in that water. Guess what's going to happen? Cisco's going to drive away. I'm going to have to move on in my life because that's what she would want me to do. T-Mar says, I'm a war history buff. I know this, man. I know this. Yeah, for sure, man. Big John says, I never lie. Okay. I mean, that's almost something that somebody who lies would say, though, Big John. I don't know. But I believe you. I believe you. I'm really hoping it's not true, but I believe you, brother. I hope you are enjoying the beach with us today, though. And like I said, this is why we do this, guys. This is why we do this. We got to make sure that, not only are we enjoying ourselves, but look at, she is getting soaked, man. Look at, she's soaked. Good Lord. She just keeps inching away. Juan John Carlos, look, man. She just keeps inching her way. She's like a little kid. She's like a little kid. They keep inching her way. And you tell them, don't touch the stove. Don't touch it. And they keep getting closer and closer. They just can't stop themselves. Great. You are soaked. Okay, I don't know who you're going to get a ride home from, but I got Uber money for you. Big John saying, all right, thank you, Big John. Squid's Boy says, Monterey says hello. I thought you was on the East Coast. No, no, this is California, man. Or lady, I don't know which. Well, Squid's Boy, I'm assuming you're a guy. So, yeah, we're just down the coast from Monterey, man. We love Monterey. Again, like I said, there's different kinds of beauty. Monterey has its own kind of beauty. I love Monterey because generally speaking, it stays cool up there. It stays kind of overcast. I love it. Good food up there. Yeah, shout out Monterey. T-Mar says, we used to call Atlantic City Chicken Bone Beach. Why is that? I've never heard that. I would love to go to Atlantic City though. But I think I've heard that the beach out there is kind of dirty though. Is that true? Jeffrey Mackey says, swimming all day, fishing all night. I would love to start fishing out here. I have not been fishing, it's been years. And I keep telling myself, because before I retired, I told myself, hey man, you're gonna spend a lot of time doing fishing. And I have not fished one time since I've been retired. I'm gonna be coming up on a year in December on being retired. So I haven't been fishing once. So I'm gonna make sure that I take care of that. God, I miss fishing. It's just been so busy. Big John says, I've lived in central USA all my life. Okay, yeah, you're not gonna get no beaches out there. That's for sure. That is for sure. Well, Big John, I hope someday you can just make a trip. Just make a trip out here to hopefully, preferably out here to the West Coast. But if you can go to the East Coast or get to the Gulf, that'll work too. But man, get out there and see the ocean, brother. You have to do it, John. You have to do it. If you're able, if you're capable of doing it, John, please do it. And if you cannot, for whatever reason, brother, we got you. We got you, man. And like I said, this is why we do this, guys. Because there's some people that, definitely will never come to this beach in their life. They may never come here. They may never get to a beach ever. But you know what? They can watch us. They can watch other people on YouTube. And they can enjoy it. T-Mar says, I really like the blue water on the boat ride to Bohol. Yeah, man. That's one of our favorite places in the Philippines is Bohol. Look at this girl. I'm telling you guys, she's going to get swept out. And you're going to have front row seat. I'm telling you, don't swipe up. Don't leave, guys. She's going to be going out there somewhere. Yeah, we love Bohol, man. That's actually, T-Marsh, that's actually a place that we would consider living. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, we're going to live there, but we would consider it. We really love it there. It reminds Jen of Hawaii, and it reminds me, honestly, of Hawaii, too. Beautiful there. Beautiful place, man. I think Tagbilaran is like a decent-sized city, but I think we'd probably like to stay in the Philippines a little bit longer before we settle down in a smaller place like that. But, yeah, we love it there, bro. Maybe we can meet up there, T-Marsh. Who knows? We could meet up there. Juan Carlos laughing. Yeah, bro, she's going to get swept away, I'm telling you. T-Marsh says, damn, no, you didn't say that. What did I say?
What? You're going to Uber me?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to Uber her. Hey, man, you know what, guys? Like I said, if something were to happen to her, right, you'd want me to carry on in my life, right? That's what she told me, guys. That's what she told me. Juan Carlos says, I knew it. The more she paced, the more I thought she wanted to jump right. That is exactly what she does. She, like I said, she's like a little kid. She doesn't know how to leave stuff alone. Earl says it is hot in Virginia Beach. It's always hot in Virginia Beach. 90. Yeah, that's hot and humid as hell probably. A little windy right near Pongo, VA, North Carolina. I live in Courthouse Estates. Nice, brother. I haven't been out there yet. I haven't been out to Virginia yet. But I definitely would like to check it out. And yeah, 90 is hot. And like I said, hella humid probably there too. Jeffrey said the waves cause an optical illusion. You wind up deep. Exactly. And what's crazy is, I don't know if you can tell from here. I'm trying to hold the camera up and down straight. But there is, it starts up here, but look how quickly the beach goes down. And once you get into where the water breaks down here, it really drops. So it's very deceiving. And there's all kinds of currents that are underneath the surface that you don't see. And they will drag you out further and further before you know it, you're way the hell out there. Or a wave will hit you, you'll get taken down, and you'll get pulled way, way out. So yeah, I don't play around like that. I know. I'm not gonna tell everybody what you just said. Errol Flynn says, you do not want to get in Atlantic City, especially in Ocean City, Atlanta, New Jersey. I mean, I would love to go to Atlantic City to visit. I do like going to casinos and stuff. I play some cards, but Getting in the water, I heard, is not advisable. I could be wrong. Jeffrey says, come east, North Carolina. I'll take you. Yeah, man. My uncle actually lives in South Carolina. He lives in Greenville, South Carolina. I have not been out there yet, but he's got a really nice house up there. They live in a nice area. Yeah, man. I'm telling you guys, we want to travel the whole world. Like we want. I would love to travel all over the United States. I'd love to travel over North America, Central America, South America, Asia, Europe, Australia, Africa, everywhere we would love to go. Unfortunately, we have limited funds and we have limited time. But one day we might get out there. My mom lives in Florida. It's not too far away. Big John says, I would love to make Philippines my first beach. Bro, I would love that for you. I would love that for you. And I'm going to tell you what. One of the things I hear a lot of people say is just do it. Make it happen. I know it's not that simple. You know, like I just said, you know, people have limited funds. They have limited time. You know, people work. People have obligations. You know, they're caring for other people, whether it's children or their parents or who knows who. There's all kinds of things that make it realistically very difficult for people to travel. I get that, guys. I'm not going to dismiss that ever because I've been in that position myself. But what I am saying is this: if it is really your dream, if it is really something that you want to make happen, you gotta try every avenue that you can in a healthy way. Don't go in a bunch of debt. You know, don't sell your house and just, you know, I'm saying try to make it reality. Because sometimes the only thing that's stopping us is us thinking that we can't do it, but when we really can. So Big John, I hope that does happen for you. James says, Free Willy. I wish. We do get whales out here sometimes. You'll see them out here certain times of the year. They'll be swimming out here.
Is
Not.
he calling me Free Willy?
No, he ain't calling you Free Willy. I ain't showed. If you don't know me, you might be calling me Free Willy if you saw what I look like. But if you don't know me, I doubt you're calling me that. What we got here? T-Mar says, who eats a lot of chicken, Sisco? Now you know why they called it Chicken Bone Beach. People eat a lot of chicken. What are you talking about, T-Marsh? I don't know what you're talking about. James Parsons says Japanese whaling boats have been spotted in the area. I don't think so. Not here. Sis Wishy, good morning. Says hello, Cisco and Jen. Hello. Sis Wishy, how are you? Good morning to you. We're here at Shell Beach, California, sis. We just spent the weekend with my grandson. He turned 1. We had a party, barbecue, all that good stuff. We're on our way home. We actually drove up and we walked down these stairs right here. We came from on the other side of this cliff. And yeah, we came down here and we're just hanging out. Miss Jenners is getting freaking soaked. But other than that, we're doing good. How are you doing, sis? Blizzard says, I lived in Chesapeake, Virginia for 2 years. Tons of family there. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got a lot of family there. That's right. Saying, hi, Wishy. Lesson says, hey, Juice is free on Tubi tonight. You ain't gangsta. No, I ain't gangsta at all. I'm a man. I stand on my own. But Juice is a classic movie, though. I definitely would like to check that out. Free on Tubi. I don't think I have Tubi, though. Says Wishy says, hi, Blizz. T-Mar says, I met a guy over there, and behold, he knew exactly where I lived in the States. We stayed at his hotel, and I drank up all his beer that I could handle. Okay, wait. I remember you saying that, T-Marsh, in Cal's Live. So you said the guy knew your name. So wait, so he never met you, but somehow he knew your name? And was he from the Philippines? Was he from Bohol? Or was he from the States? He said he knew exactly where I lived in the States. We stayed at his hotel. Okay, so was he a Filipino or was he an expat? And I drank up all his beer that I could handle. Hell yeah. Yeah, so how did he know that? T-Mar says, is that my friend Wishy?
Can I walk out there?
You can go wherever you want. Just remember, you get swept away, ghost. Yeah, I might as well follow her. BIY says, hi, says Wishy. Sophie's back. She says, the shit show continues. Yeah, Sophie. I know you love it because you're still here. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. And I saw that like you left us too. We're up to 44 likes. Thank you, Sophie. I know you said you weren't going to, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you leaving that like. Even our trolls can't help but like us, guys. Even the trolls. Boss Hugo. Boss Hugo in the building. ¿Cómo está, bro? Look at this, brother. Boss Hugo, have you seen a beach like this before? All right, wait. Okay, damn, now I'm getting it now. Damn. Look at this. Look at the water just going back out. Boss Hugo, have you seen a beach like this before? Oh, this couple's getting ready to do some stuff out here. I don't know if she's going to the bathroom or where she's going. I can't leave our stuff over here either, though. Well, I'll hang out here. Brother Hugo, how you doing, bro? Blizzard says, Sophie, you know you love it. Blizzard, seriously, huh? They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. It's like a moth to a flame. You know, they know they're going to get burned, but they just can't help themselves. And like I said, it's all good because they watch, they comment, they leave likes. If that's not a fan, I don't know what is. Sis Wishy says, BIY, hello. Boss Hugo says, Mang hapon, bro, Sisco, mang buntag, bro. We're just hanging out here at the beach. My grandson's birthday was a couple of days ago. We had a birthday party for him. We had a party for him. We had a barbecue. And now we're heading home. And Miss Generous wanted to come out here to the beach and hang out a little bit. So here we are. Good morning, Boss Hugo. How you doing, brother? T-Mar says, no, the guy that knew my name was a Filipino that was a Hubble driver that remembered my name from my first trip to Oh, okay. Because I was like, what is this dude, psychic? Or how did he know you? Okay, so he remembered you from before. Man, some of these guys have great memories, man. They have great memories. And you know, myself, as someone who does Uber, I do DoorDash, I have noticed that I will remember people, you know, from time to time, but obviously I can't remember everybody. You know, so for somebody to be a driver and remember you, for some reason, you must have left an impression on him. That's cool, man. Uncle Earl said, I'd be glad when it is August 7th, 8th, when we get lots of thunderstorms. I hope it comes tonight in Virginia Beach. Shoot, you can say some of that this way, because where we're at, not here, but where we live in Central California, it's very dry there. I mean, California on the whole is very dry. We've had a drought for decades. But if you can, hey, Earl, send some of that our way. Juan John Carlos says, Cisco, how do you get so many weirdos arriving your live constantly? I used to get many of them in the beginning, and it boosted my algorithm, I think. But lately, all I see is usual face subscribers. Bro, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, look, hold on, guys, real quick. I hate to interrupt, but Miss Generous, she's over there. Now, look. This is where she's at, guys. You see her right there? Look at this girl. Bro, JC, look at this girl. Okay, and she just sent me a text saying, ooh, the rocks are slippery. But look where she's at. Look where she's at. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Look at her. She can't leave well enough alone. Oh, my God. Yeah, bro, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Something about our channel. We attract some interesting people. But like I said, you know what? Some of them, they start off weird. They start off being trolls, and then they turn okay. We've had a few people like that. Some of them, they never learn, and we just kick them out of here. But at the end of the day, bro, you've got a great community. I've got a great community. I'm very glad that you're a part of our community. I'm a part of yours. And everybody in here, man, everybody in who's got a blue jacket on, I want to tell you, shout out to you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for being a part of our community. We appreciate you. And again, this is why we do this. We do stuff like this so that, you know, we can share stuff like this with our community. And we love it when you guys share stuff with us. I can't wait for my brother T-Mars to start uploading some stuff. He's got some big plans for his barangay. He's going to try to, you know, be training people in construction. I know he's going to put some videos out for that. Can't wait for that. But yeah, guys, you know, this is why we do it. You know, we enjoy coming out here, obviously, but we enjoy sharing it with you too. Wait, where am I at here? Boss Hugo says, yup. May nakita na akong tabing dagat na ganyan doon sa Socorro Island, Surigao. And I don't understand all that. I understand a little bit of that. You're saying you saw a beach like this at Socorro Island, Surigao. I've never been there. That's on the north side of Mindanao, right? Basugo says, Lodge John Yahoo. T-Mar says, I was like, how did you remember my name, dude? Yeah, serious. I would be tripping out too. But like I said, he something about you that stuck with him. And you know, the thing of it is too, I think there's far less black Americans that come out to the Philippines, even on vacation, than there is a lot of other Americans. And not only that, but there's probably even fewer that stay and live there. So I'm sure you definitely stayed in his memory banks. Juan Carlos says, Hugo Mang Buntag. Hugo says, Mang Hapon, Idol John. And he's laughing. Look, there's my brother Creedy. Look at Creedy. He says, what up, brother Creedy? We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? I hope not. What's going on, Creedy? Blizzard Blah says, Daredevil. Yeah, bro. This is why she's gonna be the one to jump out the plane with you guys. That's why it's not gonna be me, it's gonna be her. She survived. Look, she made it back. It's slippery out there? Yeah, I was just waiting. It was what? The dragon? Huh? Oh, jagged. Yeah, the rocks are real jagged. Guys, if you could see these rocks right here, they're like,
Very textured.
yeah, very textured, jagged. These ones are kind of wore down, it looks like, but some are really sharp.
Yeah.
Really sharp. Yeah, bro, she's a daredevil though, that's for sure. Guys, we got 16 million in the building. Thank you guys so much. 46 likes. Do me a favor, if you just entered the live stream, or if you just got here, or if you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Just double tap your screen or hit that like button. We're a small channel. We're just trying to grow. We're trying to be a positive space on YouTube. We're part of a bigger, more positive place, community on YouTube. And, you know, we really just want to enjoy our lives. We want to spread love, spread positivity. You know, like I said, we're part of a large community of people that are into the same thing. Oh, there's a guy surfing out there. And if that's your vibe, please subscribe. That's all we ask. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for so much for hanging out with us. We'll be here for a little while. I usually cut the live streams off at a certain time, but on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, we do random live streams when we're doing stuff that I think is kind of cool that you guys will be interested in. And as long as you guys are here for it, we're here for it. So thank you guys. But yeah, Blizzard, you don't know the half of it, bro. This girl, I'm telling you, she doesn't have that normal fear that she should have. Creedy says, do you know who JID is? I have no idea, but I bet T-Mars does. Blizzard says, Creedy in the house. T-Mars says, you might need a rescue squad for your girl soon. No, bro, I'm out of here. No, that's on her. I claim no responsibility for her decisions. She is an independent woman. She makes her own decisions. And if you decide to go get swept off into the ocean, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get swept off to the Philippines, start all over again, because that's what you'd have wanted for me. Earl says, she is bugging. Earl, you don't know. I'm telling you. That's nothing. That's nothing right there for her. Nothing for her. Go back and look at a couple of our videos. You'll see. She doesn't have the fear like normal people do. Mandari Salam says, hi. Hello, Mandari. Mamli O'Neila in the building. Mayong buntag, Marajaw na buntag. How are you, Mamli O'Neila? Good morning. Says Gracie, Irish May, Sharice, everyone. Sis Hugh still here. Thank you, Sis Hugh. Good morning. Boss Hugo says, Socorro Island is near Siargao. Oh, okay. Well, we've been to Siargao, so Socorro Island. I'm gonna have to look that up, bro. I'm gonna have to look that up. And it's a beach kind of like this. So it has maybe like cliffs. Did I show you this? Boss Hugo, did I show you this already? This cliff behind us? Yeah, it's nice here. And if you guys didn't see it, I was showing it earlier. There's some nice houses that are up there right on the coast. And if you guys are interested in buying one of those houses, I hope you're a millionaire. Because those houses are pricey. Mamla Nilla, thank you. Creedy says, do you know who Nick Pro is? I do not. Jamisha Brown says hi. Hello, Jamisha. How are you? Says Hugh. Thank you. T-Mar says facts. Facts. Hugo throwing up the custom emojis. Thank you, brother. Big John says, Cisco, thanks for making me cry. I really enjoyed the ocean, bro. I hope you weren't crying. But if you enjoyed this, huh? Which, I know you are. Miss Jenner is talking my ear over here. Big John, I hope you enjoyed it, brother. In all seriousness, man, I really hope you enjoyed it. And for a lot of people that live in the Midwest, you know, a lot of these landlocked states, a lot of people, they never do get a chance to come out to the beach, or it's very rare. And so to be able to see this, man, that's my pleasure, brother. And again, to that guy that came in here at the beginning of the live stream telling me, put your phone in your pocket, enjoy it, bro. We are enjoying it. We're enjoying it, and we're with our people right here in our live stream enjoying it. Thank you, Big John, for saying that, man. Creedy says, do you know the song Surround Sound by JID and 21 Savage, Baby Tate, or you just know one of them? I know 21 Savage. T-Mar says, do you think it's a good idea to be one of the few that come over here to the Philippines? I think it's positive and negative, bro. I mean, you would know much better than I do, but from my limited experience, I think, you know, on one hand, particularly as a black man, it's kind of a cool thing to go somewhere where you're one of the only ones, you know, or maybe even the only one. It's kind of cool, you know, and people are interested in you, and they, you know, you're kind of unique, exotic, whatever you want to call it. That is kind of cool. But on the other hand, living there, I think it could be difficult too, because sometimes culturally, you know, it's hard to relate to people sometimes. There's good people in every culture, there's good people in every community, and there's always people that once you cross the language barrier, at least, they're easy to get along with. And once you built a rapport with them, they're good people, and you got, you know, a good rapport with them, you know, you're cool. But it's hard sometimes, I would think, you know, to be one of the few, you know, and until you get accepted into the community, yeah, it's probably kind of lonely. So, like I said, I think you would know more than me, but I think overall, it is probably a good thing. Overall, I think it's a good thing. I think that's what a lot of us are looking for, you know? What kind of Sato? Hello, sis. Says hello. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts, sis. Good morning. Ma'am Leonila's laughing. Ma'am Leonila. What kind of Sato? Thank you for the hearts. T-Mar says, or are we looked at as being different? Oh, absolutely looked at as being different. Absolutely. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's nice to be different. Sometimes it's not nice to be different, but most of the time, you know what, bro? Growing up as someone of mixed ethnicity, shall we say, it's been difficult sometimes to be quote unquote different, but it's something that as I've gotten older, I've become very comfortable, and you know, I enjoy it. I appreciate it. I'm grateful for it. You know, one thing I don't want to be is just like everyone else. So for me, yeah, I think it is good to be different. Generally speaking, it is. And you don't really get to learn that until you get older most of the time. Creedy says, do you know me? Of course I do. Wale, yes. Big John says, I'm so happy I cried. Oh, man, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. It is gorgeous out here. It is gorgeous, man. And just a beautiful day. Look at this. Look at this, John. Now that's freedom right there. That's freedom right there. Yeah, man. I wish we did have some like sea lions or seals to see, but they're not right here in this area. You can see a lot of them over there at Avila Beach. BLY says, Creedy bankrolling, do you know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard? Creedy says, do you know who Landon Quick and Alex Owens goes? Creedy, you already know. I don't know people in Slocum. T-Mar says, why do people build houses all the way up the top of the mountain? Some people just like that view. And it's nice that, you know, you're kind of up there all by yourself. There are some houses up there in these hills up here. I don't know if I can see them from here, but these ones down here at the bottom, they're actually pretty nice homes, man. Like I said, multi-million-dollar homes. Ma'am Leonila, thank you. Creedy says, do you know who? Hey, Creedy, you gotta answer BIY. You gotta answer BIY. T-Mar says, I have mixed feelings about it. most of the young kids love me and want to say something to me. It's crazy, but I embrace it. Yeah, man. And I think that's the thing too, is you're gonna find that usually younger people are more willing to be open-minded, take a chance to get to know you. Whereas older people, you know, we kind of get set in our ways. We have, oh, okay. Yeah, me too. We have our circle of people we're comfortable with. Inviting new people into our circle is sometimes kind of scary. So yeah, I that makes sense to me. A lot of the young kids will be more open. But you know what, man? You gotta get it where you can take it, man. Or take it where you can get it. You know, people will come around. If you got good character, which I believe you do, people are gonna get to know you. They're gonna open up. But sooner or later, bro, hopefully October of next year, we're gonna move out there, man. And right now we kind of go back and forth between being in the Davao area and Cebu. We have friends that live around Davao that we would really, you know, love to be close to them. But we also think, you know, Cebu is a great spot too. We've liked it there. We haven't spent like a lot of time solely exploring Cebu City, but we're there every trip. You know, we just don't get around it as much as we would like. But just from the times we've been there, we can see ourselves living there. So those two places we really top of our list. But if we make it out there, brother, next year, trust, bro, we're gonna get together, man. We're gonna get together and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna drink some San Miguel Lights together. Query says, do you know the Migos? Of course I do. Blizzard says, brother T Mars and yeah, see, Blizzard knows, man. I agree with Blizzard what he said before. He's a sociable loner. That's exactly how I describe myself. I can be very sociable. And I mean, obviously, if you've been listening to this live stream, at least today, you can tell I can talk. But generally speaking, when I'm around people that I don't really know, you know, I got to feel their vibe. If I feel like I can open up to them, talk to them, I will. But for the most part, I kind of stick to myself. You know, Miss Generous is kind of the same way. We can be sociable, but we kind of prefer to just be on our own, you know, or with a very small group of people. So yeah, you got to embrace that, man. I don't know what she found. What is that? Oh, there's like a little, what is that? Oh, it's a hermit, what do you call it? What are these called? Sand crab. Sand crab. Look at that, guys. A little sand crab. Can you guys see that? Now you don't want to move. That's a big one too. Yeah, those are sand crabs. Check it out. You'll go right back in the sand. Yeah, man, definitely embrace it. Embrace that, bro. I think what you're gonna do with that training program is gonna really open up doors for you, though. Big John says, and you're showing a man that did 24 years inside. 24 years inside where? The pen? So you definitely appreciate this, Big John. You definitely appreciate this. I'm glad to show it to you, brother. I'm glad that you're here with us and experiencing this with us, brother. All of you guys. Appreciate you. 16 million to building. We're at 49 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all. Creed says, do you know the song? Creedy, you didn't answer BIY yet. Sis Vanessa. Wait, is that Sis Vanessa or is that? No, that's a different Vanessa. I thought it was Sis Vanessa from Singapore. Vanessa Becerra says, hello, Vanessa Becerra. She says, much love from California. What part of California you in, Vanessa? We're in California too. We're actually here at Shell Beach, which is near Pismo Beach. What part of California you from, Vanessa? T-Mar says, I'm just trying to represent my blackness, bro. I give lessons to the ones that need to know. And that's the thing. We've talked about this before, bro. We've talked about it before, how, you know, us more than almost anyone else, we have to represent who we are and who we come from. And whether you accept it or not, as a black person, whether you accept it or not, you are who people look to be a representative of what black people are about. Whether it's right or wrong, fair or not, it doesn't make a difference. When people see you as a black person, they're gonna take whatever you do, whatever you say as, hey, that's what black people do. So if you go out there and you're acting a fool, they're gonna think, oh, that's what they do. If you go out there and you conduct yourself right, it opens people's minds to say, hey, you know what? Maybe what I've heard is not true. That's how I try to carry myself, man. I try to carry myself in a dignified way. You know, I can act a fool, you know what I mean, in terms of I can take myself, I don't take myself that seriously. You know, I can have fun with myself, but pause. But what I meant to say is, like I can make a joke at my own expense, okay? But what I'm saying is, I don't come out here and act disrespectful to people. I don't act a fool in a way that is going to bring dishonor or disrespect on myself, my own family, and the larger community around me, you know, at large. So I get what you're saying, brother, and that's exactly how you should conduct yourself out there. And what you're doing is you're laying the groundwork for other people that come out there to have an easier time. Sis Grace, or Mamily Anila, thank you. Sis Grace, see if you can hear me. Hello. Creedy says, has Miss Janice ever been a slow? No, Creedy. And you never answered BIY's question. Golden Gate says, I just finished another reheat of my red beans. Please don't report me to the faith militants on the sparrows. I don't want them engraving ham hocks on my forehead. Bro, I think you're gonna join the sparrows, man. I think you're gonna join the sparrows. We're gonna see you in some damn robes. We're gonna see you with the little engraving on the. We're gonna see all that, bro. You're saying don't do it, but I think you're right there. It's only gonna take a small push, brother, and you're right there. Trust. Sophie says, what is the entertainment value here? There's nothing. Well, I'm holding your attention, Sophie, so what the hell? You tell me. T-Mar says, come to Cebu or Bohol, man. Bro, we're going to be in Cebu in December. We're going to be in Bohol in December. We're going to be there. I told you, brother, when it gets closer, oh, look at the dog, look at the dog. When it gets closer, I'll get in touch with you, brother, and we'll connect, bro, for sure. Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be in Cebu and Bohol this December. Creedy says, Creedy, go back, scroll back and see what BIY asked you and answer that question. T-Mar says, no doubt. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Mamily Nilla. It's like a little, it's kind of like a little crab. They call it damn, I now forgot. A sand crab. Sand crab. Let's see. Yeah, I know Big Sean is. Boss Hugo. Thank you, bro. Juan John Carlos says, still here, bro, just backgrounding. Yes, sir. Hey, you're not working today, are you? I hope you're not working today. Lullaby. Lullaby says, Sisco. Lullaby, what do you think of this beach right here? What do you think of this, sis? Let me shut up for a second. You guys can hear the waves. Look at this dog. This dog is having a blast, man. Look at this. Guys, imagine living your life like this. Imagine having that much joy in your life right there. See, that's why people love dogs so much, man. Dogs don't give a damn. They're gonna have a good time. Lullaby, how you doing though? Big John says, yes, in prison. Okay, man, so you already know. You already know. This right here is the stuff we gotta be grateful for. This is the stuff that when you experience this, you gotta have humility. Because yeah, man, like I said, and we all already know, our time here on this earth is limited. And no matter where you've been, where you've come from, wherever you are now, stay present, stay present. And if you're not where you want to be, get yourself there. Sometimes life doesn't drop circumstances into your lap that you want. You know, the ones that get on, somebody said one time, the people who get on in this world are the ones that when they can't find the circumstance they want, they make them. That's how you got to live your life. You can't find the circumstance you want, you make it. You already know, Big John. T-Mar says, I was always the funny guy to hang around. Oh, wait, I got to take a picture. Oh, move the phone, sorry. Damn, there we go. T-Mar says, I was always the funny guy to hang around, but I also have a shy side to me too. Yeah, you know what? I was what you call a class clown when I was in my earlier years in school. But I was actually a shy person. So yeah, I totally can understand that, bro. And sometimes that's the armor we put on, right? Somebody was saying in another live stream, a lot of people who are comedians, they're people that had a very hard childhood, you know? And sometimes you got to put that armor of humor on, you know, to protect yourself. I definitely did that. Creedy says, I don't need to answer BIY. Wow. Okay. Well, Creedy, what makes you think I got to answer your questions all the time? You got to keep it positive, Creedy. You got to keep positive. You got to be kind. You gotta. Oh wait, hold on. I'm getting moved around by Miss Generous. Hold on. You like that
I
smile?
don't have my, I don't have Google gadget on
I
me.
know you need them. But Creedy, bro, you're part of the community, man. You know we gotta be kind to each other in here. We gotta make sure that what we expect from others, we give to others too. Just think on that. T. Mar says, "Have you ever heard of Alcatraz?" Yeah, I haven't been there yet. I would like to visit that though. Ma'am Leonilla, thank you. Mide Addy says, yes, Miss Jones has been to Slocum, I think. Have you been to Slocum, Miss Jones? Did you go to Slocum and you didn't tell me? Dang it, Miss Generous. T. Mar says, it's funny that you said that, Cisco. I've always tried to live my life that way. Somebody is going to see you as how black people act. Exactly. It's happened many times in my life before. Many times. And it'll keep happening. Let's see. Somebody got hidden by Golden Gate for talking smack. Sis Ogong, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Sis Ogong. How was your weekend? I hope you had a good weekend, sis. We're here at the beach just hanging out. Juan John Carlos says, nah, I haven't worked since last week, but tomorrow I'll go in. Oh, good, brother. Okay, I was going to say, man, I hope you took some time off. Man, I wish you were here with us, brother. I really do. You would definitely love this. You would just feel energized. You'd feel peace. You'd feel energized, man. So hopefully this is helping, man. Hopefully this is giving you a little bit of energy, a little bit of peace. If I could be quiet for like 10 seconds, it'd probably be better. But I hope this is good for you right here, bro. Says Ogan says, good morning, nice view. Yeah, sis, this is called Shell Beach. We're at the beach right now because my daughter lives nearby here, and she has her son, my grandson. It was his birthday a couple days ago, so we celebrated his birthday, and we had a nice party and stuff. And we're on our way home, and we just wanted to stop by here and see this and share this with you guys. Let's see. Mide Addy says, do you think Brantley Devane is Charlie? Is it Greedy on another channel? What the hell? Mide Addy.
My dad. Yeah.
Says Ogan says, wow, wave. Yeah, it's beautiful here. The waves have actually calmed down quite a bit since we got here. But guys, we're gonna start walking. I'm gonna keep you guys on. We got 20 million in the building. Hey, 52 likes. Thanks for breaking the 50 like barrier. We appreciate that. Helping us get out further into the YouTube verse. And for Sophie that was on here earlier crying and complaining, this is why we do it, Sophie. You better realize and recognize. Blizzard says, maybe I should visit Slocum. It seems to be a popular place. Yeah, man, I guess. I mean, I don't know a lot about Slocum because Creedy asked me to, and I'm a nice guy. I looked it up. It's just a small town. But you know what? I'm sure it's a pleasant place to be. Let's see here. T-Mar says, water and fire are two things I can enjoy chilling out near. Yeah, man. I love a good campfire. Definitely love the beach. Let me go grab this bag over here. We're gonna start walking up out of here because both of our phones are starting to get low. Get low. Hopefully I won't fall on my ass. But if I do, I just want you guys to know I did it for you. Let me see. Let me read real quick. Addie says, did you know Nor? No, I did not. Sis Ogon, thank you. Climb down these dang rocks. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight says, what's good, everybody? Happy Sunday. Daniel, how you doing, brother? Happy Sunday to you. We're hanging out here at the beach. Hopefully you're having a great day. Boss Hugo, thank you. T-Mar says, that view is comforting and mind soothing too. Yeah, man, I could sit out here all day. I wish we could stay. I wish we could stay out here, to be honest with you. But, this is what I was saying earlier. Miss Jenner's got to go back to work tomorrow. She's got to go back to work tomorrow, so we don't want to get back home too late. We're a couple hours from home, so we got to drive all the way back. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. You know, like I said, this is why we opened it up for the live stream. Look at this dog, man. Come on, guys. That's the happiness we all should be looking to achieve right there. He is living his best damn life. Look at this dog. This your dog?
No,
Oh.
no, no, no. Makes me appreciate my kids.
It makes me appreciate my kids are all grown. That's what it makes me appreciate. He is living his best life though. See here, Golden Gate says, could you imagine some dragons from the Game of Thrones landing on that beautiful... Bro, they could land right here. Look at this. Tell me you can't see one coming up over the edge of this cliff right here. Where this tree's at. Lighting that tree up right there. Oh, hold on. Let me catch up with this girl over here. Now, for all that crap I was talking earlier about her falling, my ass is probably going to be the one to fall. I got these slippers on. I love these slippers. They're comfortable. They're great to walk in like all day long. But once they get wet, man, they are damn near useless. So I got to watch what I'm doing here. Hold on, guys. All right. I think I'll be okay on the stairs. Watch me jinx myself. Here, let me get to the top of these stairs, guys, and I'll catch up on these comments. One last look here, though, as I'm going up these stairs. We usually hang out over here on these rocks, but the tide is in, so it's kind of covering the rocks up a lot more than usual. All right. If you hear me breathing hard, that's just the wind, guys. That's not me breathing hard. Yeah, this is a little stairway they built here.
It's fine.
Help people get up and down the cliff here. Like I said, there's some houses up here. Pretty nice little houses. All right. Are we there yet? There's another view. All right. I'm not out of breath, guys. I'm just overcome by emotion. And the emotion is old as hell. There goes another pelican. So that's where we're at right down there. One more set of stairs. All right. Whew. Guys, I'm like 6'1", 270 pounds. It ain't easy for us big boys. But yeah, this is the top right here.
Someone asked about traffic.
Gorgeous. Oh yeah.
Home? No, our house is just right there. Right
Oh yeah,
there.
these are the houses right here. So this is what's at the top of the cliff. You got this little walkway right here. And these houses, like condos and houses back here. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, T Marshal's asking about traffic jam. I hope not.
No,
But Sunday,
just right there.
yeah, I wish.
No traffic.
I wish that was our house. Nah, hopefully not. Sundays, it can get crowded though, because people will leave from here and go back more into the central part of California. Because like I said, a lot of people from Central California just come to these beaches right here. It does get crowded. But like I said, today, not that bad. I think it has something to do with like the kids went back to school. So, yeah. Kids went back to school this week. And so there's probably not as many people going to be coming out here and doing this. Yeah. Emily Neela, thank you. Brother Gongay says, it almost reminds me of Stinson Beach, but has more mountains and elevation directly at the beach. Where is Stinson Beach? That's that there up in Northern California? Oh, Jen knows where that's at. What'd you say? I'm not trying to fondle your behind, but you got like a bunch of sand on you. There you go. Yeah, calm down and say. All right, Blizzard says, yeah, that view right there. Yeah, man. Look at this, bro. Wait, hold on, Blizzard. Look. Let me come down over here. Come on, brother. Bro. Look at this tree. Yeah, this is a beautiful area, man. Again, you know, look at these houses right here. Imagine this being your house right here. Okay? And all you gotta do is walk out your backyard and here you are right here. If you guys ever saw that movie, what's it called? The one with Tupac and Janet Jackson. Poetic Justice. This almost looks like that area. I know that was further up north. That was actually probably closer to where the Golden Gate is at. But this is a beautiful place. Mamli Anila, thank you. Mamli Anila, can you see this? Can you see this, Mamli Anila? This is beautiful, isn't it? T-Mar says, that reminds me of climbing those steps of Chocolate Hills and oh, yeah, man, that's almost what it felt like too. Good Lord, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, we'll probably have to get out there again, man. I want to get out there in December and see if it looks any different than it did when we were there last time. Blizzard says 270. Wait, like 270 view?
That's how much you said.
Oh, 270. Oh, yeah. No, I weigh 270, bro. I ain't light, bro. Jit out the prior says, ask Miss Jones. Creedy, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. Let's see here. Golden Gate says, yep, NorCal, past Marin. Then you head towards the coast. A lot of curved roads to get there. Yeah, man. I've been up that way. Hold on, guys. She's gonna take a picture of me.
Thank you.
We'll try to post those pictures a little bit later. Yeah, I love that drive though, Golden Gate. Driving up that coast is just beautiful. I love that Big Sur area. Gorgeous, man. T-Mar says that view looks like Sycamore. Oh, we're going there too. We're going there in December. We'll be there, bro. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I have never been there. Miss Jones has really been wanting to go there. We've never been, so man, I'm hoping we can really have a good time there. I just hear so much about it. You know, I just want the hype to match the reality.
We're gonna see Habibi and Sean Paleo.
Who? You see who?
Habibi and Sean Paleo.
Who's that?
YouTubers.
Oh, she's talking about trying to meet some YouTubers out there. I don't even know who these people are. Creedy, go back to your normal name. Jeffrey McKay says, I was in the Northwest and accidentally wound up on the beach. They filmed the final scenes from Goonies. Oh, are you serious? Oh, that would be epic. The Goonies, man. That was such a good movie when it came out. I mean, it's still a good movie. Definitely a classic. Look at those pelicans again.
What's the Goonies?
You never, what? What'd you say?
I forgot.
She knows the Goonies.
Is that the one with the baseball one?
What? The Goonies, where it's the little boys, and they're having to sell their house because like some greedy land developers are taking over, and so they go and they hear.
The baseball one?
No, it's not baseball.
Oh.
They hear about the legend of One-Eye Willie. Pause.
Really?
Pause. But it's like this pirate that had like a treasure, so they go looking for this treasure, and they end up going like in this well, and then this Italian mob family starts chasing. Anyway, we'll have to watch it.
See a dead body?
Wait, hold on. Where was I at there? Jeffrey, she knows who it is. She just playing. Mamma Leonilla with the TV. Thank you. Oh, my daughter just sent me a text. You see what she just said? If we want to meet her there, because the other ones are heading out. T-Mar says, you're gonna love it there. Go let the fish eat the disc. I saw that today, bro. I was watching a video. I saw that today. Yeah, I don't know if Miss Generous wants to do that.
No.
Hey, T-Marsh, we were in Bohol, and there was a place that did that, but they said that the fish die after they eat your skin. So I don't know, is that the same thing as the fish in Sisco? Or I don't know if it's different fish. It looks like different fish. The couple I saw, it was like big old fish that were fighting
They
at their
don't
toes.
change the fish out or whatever. They eat too much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because she don't want the fish to die. Jeff McKay says the rocks are real, not CGI. Oh, I believe it. I believe that for sure. You know what? The northeastern coast of the United States and the northwestern coast of the United States, a lot of cliffs, jagged rocks. Yeah, man, definitely, those are real. Liz says, hey, you guys. You never saw that? With, what was his name? Damn, what was his name? What was his name, Blizzard? His name was...
You guys want to see a dead body?
No, that was Boys in the Hood. What the hell? Sloth. The character's name was John Matuzak. He used to be a raider. He was... guys, she's embarrassing me, guys. Please don't judge me based on her. But hey, guys, we're gonna get going. I'm down to about 14% on my phone, which is like, that never happens to me. And I'm gonna go meet up with my daughter one quick last time and see my grandson before we head out. But man, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Really hope that you appreciate the view here. You know, we like I said, we love coming to places like this. We love doing stuff like this, but we love including you guys with this. You know, and we're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna keep doing it. So, you know, like my brother Blizzard says, support positive YouTube. Support positive YouTube. All of you people in blue, I know you already do. Everyone else, if you're new to the live stream, if you just came in, please support positive YouTube. We like to consider ourselves a positive YouTube channel. You know, we talk a little smack here and there, but overall, you know, we want to be kind to people. We do want to spread positivity, spread love to people, you know. And if you're down with that, if that's your vibe, please subscribe. Drop a like before you head out. And we hopefully will see you again. To all our peeps, thank you again. Thank you for being here with us. And we're going to see you again soon. I'll go back to my normal live stream at 2:30 tomorrow, California time. So if you're up and about, if you're not too busy, if you want to hear my damn voice again, and maybe even see my face, check in tomorrow at 2:30. Creedy Bank Roland says, hey, Sisco, are you in the Friday movie? The one with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker? Yeah, I'm Debo, bro. I'm Debo. I do have a big black bike like Debo too. Lennon Sierra says, saludos a ti, Lennon Sierra. Golden Gate says, that view also reminds me of Pebble Beach Golf Course in Monterey. Bro, you're making me miss that place, man. We drove through there with Jen's mom. It is gorgeous there. Probably one of the most beautiful places I've been in my life. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful place, man. Lennon says, estás en lugar genial. Yeah, man, it's gorgeous here. This is called Shell Beach. Creedy says, have you heard of, no, I don't know them. Blizzard says, classic movie, absolutely. Jeffrey Mack says, Sloth, yes, Sloth, I know I'd remember. T-Mar says, yeah, they're big ass fish, but I didn't hear about them dying afterwards. See, I don't think the big ones do. I think it's those little tiny ones that do. Blizzard says, T-Mars, take it easy. Salute, Blizzard saluting everybody. T-Mars says, talk to you soon, Blizz, take care everybody. And Golden Gate says, drive safe, brother. Creedy says, do you know the song Get Us by George Michael? Yes, Creedy, I do. It's my favorite song of all time. Guys, take care, everybody. Hope you had a great day. Hope you're on your way to a great day if you're over there in the Philippines, Japan, wherever you are. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget, be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace. Be kind to others and give them grace when they deserve it, guys. And don't forget, spread love. That is the Sisco way. And Miss Jen, did you have any thoughts, any deep thoughts you wanted to share? But she's going to do a live stream, guys. Promise. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with this right here. The sun sparkling on the Pacific Ocean. And I'm going to wave real quick. I'm going to wave out there in that direction. Everybody in the Philippines, I'm waving to you. You guys are right out there, way out there. Shout out Philippines. Mabuhay Filipinas. All right, guys. Love y'all. Take it easy.